umpire, he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
All right, that's all the time I'm allowed. Let's get going here.
Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, magic.
All right. Greetings. Sort of. Where am I? I'll be with you in just a moment. Folks, it's Sunday afternoon, the first Sunday of 2026 baseball. The Orioles. How you doing, folks? Welcome. The Orioles are playing today the Minnesota Twins in the final game of a 3-game series to start the season here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. The Orioles with a record of 1-1. They dropped Game 2 yesterday. It was an ugly affair. After a lot of positive vibes from opening day, even though our offense was only good enough to scratch across a couple of runs, it was enough to win the game. Craig Albertaz was celebrated by his players with a beer shower. It was good stuff. We had a day off on Friday, and then yesterday afternoon, late afternoon, we laid an egg. We left 11 men on base, 10 of them by the 6th inning against the Twins, who we got to look at their bullpen for more than half of the game. It was rough. Couldn't get the big hit. Couldn't get a medium hit. Just enough hits to get runners on base and frustrate us. And, folks, the top of this Orioles order, what the hell is going on? Could somebody let the biggest 3 hitters in this lineup know that the season has started? The top 3 hitters in our lineup through 2 games are combined something like 1 for 23. And Gunnar, in particular, yesterday, God, he must have left. Well, he left the bases loaded once. Came up a couple of other times with men on base. Could not produce. Still looking for his first hit. And, so we look to take this series today and hope that yesterday's game was an aberration, early season rust, something to that effect. We don't want to see more of that here today. We need to take care of business. It's early in the season. I don't think it's time to panic for any individual result, but this is a series result. We're looking for a series result today, and this is a series we should win. At home playing the Twins. No offense to the Twins, but we have a better team than they do. We have better players than they do, I should say. I shouldn't say better team. A better team needs good management. And so far, the honeymoon period for Craig Albertaz, I've been more than happy with. I've been very impressed with him as a personality, everything I've seen in interviews, everything I've seen involving him interacting with his players and coaches. Everything has been good. And then what happened yesterday? Something happened. Something was a first, like, why are you doing that situation? I'm trying to remember what it was. The reason why I'm not remembering it quickly is because I'm looking at today's lineup, and this is truly, if it wasn't yesterday, or if it wasn't, yesterday, now's where I'm going, Craig, what's going on here, buddy? Again, I'm putting all of my faith into Albertaz, that the Orioles see something in this guy. and that it's there. And again, everything I've seen from him myself, I'm enjoying. So I'm just hoping he knows what he's doing, because today's lineup, folks, I'm not so sure about the decision making going into today's lineup. We need to win today, and we need to win any way we can. And if we're able to win with this lineup, that's great. But if we don't win, I'm going to have even more problems that this is the lineup we went with. We have to win today. We'll talk about it here in a sec. I'm trying to get the game up right now. Just several question marks with the lineup here today. We going, game? Are we good? Okay, there we are. Look at this little kid with his sunglasses on. Look at that drip he's got on. All right, let's go over the starting pitching matchup and then the lineups, and then we'll talk about everything just to make sure we're ready for first pitch. I need to close some tabs here. I thought I had more time. The reason why I got on a little bit late is I misjudged the time. I thought for some reason it was 10 minutes until the top of the hour, not 10 minutes till the half hour. I thought I had 30 additional minutes than I did. And I was just casually walking back home with a coffee and some fried rice, thinking I would enjoy the rice. Looks like I'm not going to enjoy the rice. What am I looking for? Oh, the lineups and the pitching matchup. So the pitching matchup today, Shane Baz, folks. Shane Baz is making his Orioles debut today. He's about to throw the first pitch of his Orioles career here in just a couple of minutes. He'll be facing the right-hander for the Twins named Bailey Ober. You've probably seen him around the past couple of years in a couple of starts playing the Twins. Bailey Ober, a right-hander for Minnesota. The starting lineups for the visiting Twins, leading off and playing first base, Cody Clemens. Byron Buxton will bat second and play center field. Luke Keeschel, as he has all series, will hit third and play second base. Matt Wallner is the cleanup hitter in right field. Josh Bell is the DH. He'll bat fifth. Victor Caratini, who had the day off in Game 2, is back in the lineup doing the catching today. He's hitting sixth. Trevor Larnach in left field batting seventh. Royce Lewis will hit eighth and play third base. And making his first start in for Brooks Lee at shortstop and batting ninth, Tristan Gray. All right, for your home team, needing to win today, Baltimore Orioles. Top three of the order remain the same despite, again, going a combined 1 for 23 through the first two games. Taylor Ward will lead off and play left field. Gunnar Henderson will bat second and play shortstop. Pete Alonso is going to DH today. Not at first base. He's DHing. That's because batting fourth behind him, playing first base today, is Ryan Mountcastle. He's making his first start. Sammy Basayo stays in the lineup and for the first time this season will play behind the plate. He's in the catcher position and in the number 5 spot in this order today. Tyler O'Neill is in there in right field today, hitting sixth. Kobe Mayo has started every game so far. He's at third base, hitting seventh. Dylan Beavers is in center field today. He'll bat eighth, and batting ninth with a 2-hit game yesterday. The only offense really from this lineup yesterday, Jeremiah Jackson will play second base and bat ninth for the Orioles. Temperature today, warmer than yesterday, not as warm as opening day. 57 degrees currently in downtown Baltimore. I'm showing blue skies. So that's good weather to me, upper 50s, blue skies. You know, you work up a little bit of a sweat out there, so that offsets the 50. So it makes it feel like, yeah, it's perfect. Perfect weather for me to play some baseball, folks. Let's get the Charm City chat open over here. See what everybody's up to. There's Shane Baz on the mound right now, staring in. Nobody coming up to the plate yet. I guess he's just making his way out there for his warm-up pitches on the game mound. The Orioles wearing their home whites today, looking sharp. I hope we can get the bats going here today. How you doing, Charm City chat? I need to get the vertical side up over here. I need to do a lot of things. I'm running late. I'm late. I'm late for an important date. Yes, sir. Oh, I don't need volume there. I got some shrimp fried rice, kalpad gung, for you those that speak Thai. And I would like to at least get a few bites of it before it turns room temperature. So if I can get everything set up before first pitch, I might just jump off the air here for a minute and try to chow down as much as I can before first pitch, if you don't mind. All right, we're about ready. I can hear Jim Palmer's voice right now. And yeah, folks, I may only have like less than a minute here. I'm going to take myself off camera and shove my face full of rice for as long as I can. Please stand by. Thank you for your patience, folks. Stop advertising prop bets on your broadcasts, Masson. Stop advertising prop bets on your broadcast, Masson. You degenerate network. Stop posting prop bets on your broadcast. Cody Clemens is about to step into the batter's box. Folks, if you're following along with me watching the ball game, I may be a little bit behind you. What you're going to want to do is pause your game and then unpause it once I've caught up. Okay, so when you see the first pitch, pause the game and then let me call the first pitch and then unpause your game and you're good to go for the rest of the afternoon. Okay, folks? That's how it works. No spoilers in the chat now. Big no-no. Here we go. First pitch of the ball game to Cody Clemens. Here it is. It is low for ball one. So there you go. We're all synced up together now, right, folks? It is a beautiful looking afternoon here in downtown Baltimore. Clemens is hitting 200 after the first couple of games. That pitch is popped up to center field. Dylan Beavers is going to have an early chance in center. He's ranging to his right. He makes the catch. And there's his first major league start in center field. He's played 72 games in the minors in center, and he played a little bit there in spring training. I have to admit, I was surprised to see him playing center field today. But he's made the first play, first ball hit to him. Here is Byron Buxton. He goes after the first pitch and fouls it off to the right. All right, I'm coming back on the screen here, folks. Going to adjust everything. Make sure you can see what you need to see. Looks like I need to adjust. One out here. We're just getting started, folks. It's an 0-1 count to Buxton. Pitch is swung on and missed. A knuckle curve breaking hard down and away. That wasn't in the zone for a moment, and Buxton still chased a bad one there. No balls, 2 strikes. Man, if you can get him to swing at that garbage, we can have a nice day on the mound here. 0-2 to Buxton. The pitch. Oh, he went back there with a knuckle curve. That one just broke off the corner of the plate, and Buxton somehow able to lay off this one, even though it was a much better pitch than the one he swung at. Boz, I feel I can go anywhere right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Oh, that's a wild one. 98-mile-an-hour fastball left his hand a little early. It wound up head high on Buxton for ball 2. Buxton loves to play the Orioles. He's scored at least 1 run in the last 9 games he's played against us. But I'm not that surprised with that stat. If I had to pick one guy in their lineup to have that stat, it would be him. There's a 99-mile-an-hour fastball, but it misses a little bit inside. The count is full now on Buxton. I must not watch much American sports on American TV. Well, Masson wasn't doing the prop bet thing until this year, I believe. That's a called strike 3. First strikeout as an Oriole for Shane Baz, but Buxton wants to challenge it. And his challenge will be lost. That pitch clips the top of the zone. See you later.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Yeah, it's not new for Masson, or it is new for Masson this year to advertise prop bets on their broadcast. And I think it's, I think it's trashy. I've got an opinion and a channel. This pitch has popped up. First pitch to Luke Keeschel is a can of corn to right field. O'Neill makes the catch, and this inning is over. All right, Shane Baz's first inning. We make the Twins give up one of their challenges on the ABS system. We get a strikeout of Buxton. Good stuff. We go to the bottom of the first. It's the Twins nothing, and the Orioles coming up. I'm going to go eat some more rice. See you later.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! 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 There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please! Please! Give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! No! 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 It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
This is great iced tea.
Oh, wow. Here he
Let me
comes.
show you what I mean now. By the first thing you do is get right up in their face, you point the finger. Then if you can't get close enough, you turn the hand around and kick some dirt. And then if he's missed a strike, you get over here and you put dirt all over the thing. You throw the hat down, you pick it up, you throw it, and then you're so bad, you throw him out of the game. You're out of here. That's the way a major league manager
I
should.
learned something, buddy
should
boy.
get.
All right.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
Taylor?
Okay, we're back. Bailey Ober, the starter for the Twins. Sorry. Thought I'd swallowed every piece of rice. I'm sorry, folks. Very unprofessional. It's ball 1 to Taylor Ward. I better wash everything down. I'm going to spit rice onto the microphone. There's a called strike. Lovely. 1 ball, 1 strike to Taylor Ward. Here's a ground ball. Third base. Picked up by Lewis. He straightens up, throws him out. Taylor Ward remains hitless as an Oriole into Game 3. I thought if the Orioles were going to make one change at all, it would be to the top part of the order with the 3 guys going 1 for 23. And my guess was maybe put Adley in the leadoff spot today. He looked pretty good opening day, had a couple of hits. including a double. I think he went hitless yesterday, but he wasn't struggling the way Ward, Gunnar, or Alonso had. Here comes Gunnar, folks. First pitch is ball one.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
And a swing and a miss on a changeup, low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, but instead, Rutschman not only doesn't hit in the top part of the order, he's not in the lineup at all. I was expecting him to DH today with Basayo getting his first start behind the plate. Henderson chases a changeup about 3-4 inches outside and fouls it off. It's a count of 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the first. No score. So, yeah, a few things about the lineup today that surprised me. 1 was the lack of Adley Rutschman. 2 was the lack of addressing the top 3 guys in the order, not changing anything after 2 tough games. 3 was deciding to start Dylan Beavers in the outfield. I assumed on days where you didn't want to go with Colton Cowser, which I didn't think would happen until we faced a lefty starter. We're facing a righty today. But instead of going with Taveras, Albarnez put Beavers in center field where, it's his first major league start in center field. He's got a little bit of minor league experience. But from what little I saw him playing in center in spring training, I wasn't exactly impressed. I thought he needed a little more work out there. 2-2 the count on Gunnar. That pitch is a slider in there. Called strike 3. Gunnar strikes out. And man, has his season started forgettably. And I guess the other big thing about today's lineup is, we're facing a right-handed starter, and we've only got 3 left-handed bats in there. You took Cowser out, you moved Beavers over. You took Adley out. We only have 3 lefty bats in this lineup today when we got plenty of options. It's 1-0 on Alonso, the pitch. And that is inside, 2-0. Now, if it were a case of, the right-handed bats are hotter and we're not going to look at matchups, we just want to go with the hottest bat. Well, again, Adley had a 2-hit game on opening day. Feel like he should be in this lineup. 2-0 pitch to Alonso. He goes after it. It's in the zone, but he's only able to get a piece of it, foul it away. The count is 2-1 on the polar bear.
A polar bear stirs. A polar bear stirs.
Yep, a Daniel Johnston shirt. You have good taste too, Paul, for recognizing. 2-1 pitch is inside. The count is 3 balls and a strike. Hey, Paul, stick around and I might sing a Daniel Johnston song for you, all right? I've been known to carry a tune or two. We got a nice count for Alonso, the 3-1. Whoa, it's over his head. He has to duck to get out of the way. Alonso will reach on a walk. What kind of pitch was that? Polar bears are, they're an endangered species. Be careful. Protect our polar bear. Take your base there, Pete.
I'm walking here.
All right. Ryan Mountcastle. Oh, yeah. One more thing about the lineup today. Mountie pops one up behind the plate. Out of play foul. 0-1. Mountie's had 1 at bat. He came in to pinch hit yesterday and got a hit. So he's batting 1,000 for now. Looks good on paper. 0-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-2. Yeah, Mountcastle, I'm rooting for him. If Albarnez wins this game today with this lineup, I can't really criticize, but Mountcastle facing a right-hander and batting 4th in the lineup isn't really, to me, the best use of Mountcastle. I mean, he's hitting directly behind Alonso. And as soon as I saw the lineup, I said, well, why would anybody want to pitch to Alonso if you got Mountcastle hitting after? And, well, Pete has been up once, and he's been walked once. If you're going to use Mountcastle to protect Pete in the lineup against a right-hander, I hope he produces. I don't think it makes a whole lot of statistical sense. Here's a ground ball rolled over by Mountie to third. Lewis across the diamond in time, and the inning is over. Alonso gets a walk. Mountcastle gets a chance. It's a ground ball, and the inning is over. The Orioles leave one. We go to the second inning, no score. All right. How sad is it then if I like listening to you more than watching porn? Okay. I guess that's sad, but Bookdoc, I mean, dude, keep your bits and pieces in order, man. You can't be watching that stuff all day. Like, set aside 15 minutes, half an hour. And you got plenty of time to enjoy me and a lot of other things that don't involve, flogging the bishop, spanking the monkey, spanking the money, flogging the dolphin, or whatever it is. You got plenty of other things to do. Can you do both? No, you're not allowed. You are not allowed to play with yourself while watching me call a baseball game. I'm sorry. That's the last time we'll talk about it. I don't want the visual. Even though I don't know what any of you look like, I can imagine. I'm just imagining a standard Baltimore person right now jacking off. And yeah, I don't like it. Okay? We're moving on. What are you people doing to me? It's the start of Game 3. We got 159 of these to go. Phantom, you entered at a very Baltimore moment. That's all it is. Folks, the word weird here doesn't apply. It's just Baltimore. Hey, folks, we got nearly 100 people here, and the likes are only in the 30s. What do you say we get to work on that? We're in the second inning. Matt Wallner leading off for the Twins. Cleanup hitter today looks at a called strike from Boz at 96. Low and in on the zone. Wallner, 22 bombs last season, only 40 RBI. Swung on, fouled off to the right. A good cutter from Boz. That started on the inside corner and then handcuffed Wallner, who can only foul it off. It's 0-2. Line drive, base hit into center field. Wow. Not a good 0-2 pitch from Boz. Too much of the plate, and Wallner was ready. That doesn't look like a standard 0-2 count pitch or swing. That is a fastball right down the middle. Big mistake there by Boz on an 0-2 count. He had Wallner right where he wanted him. He had plenty of chances to get him to chase something. He threw him a fastball right down the middle. Here's Josh Bell. And he takes high for ball one. Yeah, it won't be bye-bye birdie, Joseph. I think I need a different call for that. That pitch is low. 2-0 on Bell. Bell is a power hitter. Switch hitter, and from the left side. The Orioles have the infield shifted for him to pull to the right. Here comes the 2-0. Up and in, and did that get him? Bell turns to the ump to get the confirmation. He is hit by a pitch. And things are starting to unravel here quickly for Shane Boz. Good first inning. Got ahead 0-2 to the leadoff man. And then, again, a bad 0-2 pitch. Served up a base hit, and now he's hit a batter. So 2 men on, nobody out. The batter, Victor Caratini. who has to call time before he sees a pitch. Looks like he's got something in his eye. Might have something to do with that hobby you guys have over there. Looks like maybe the batter got multiple migsed. First pitch breaking ball is in there for a called strike to Caratini. Shane Baz looks like a guy who has been avoiding sunlight for a long time. Pitch. Line drive, base hit in the left. Charged by Ward. Stop sign put up at third base. The Twins have the bases loaded and nobody out. Oh no. Oh no. Sammy Basayo is out with his arm on the shoulder of Baz. I hope the 21-year-old kid has the right things to say right now. This battery today, not exactly a whole lot of experience between these two, both playing with each other or just in general. Basayo's still so young. I worry about his ability to handle a staff behind the plate at this young of an age. Trevor Larnach is in the box, left-handed batter, bases loaded, nobody out. Hold your breath. First pitch is up and away, ball one. Velocity is there from Baz, hitting upper 90s. Command is a different story right now. 1-0. That's high. We are on the brink of giving up some runs here. Baz needs to figure it out in a hurry. The 2-0 pitch. We get a strike there. Outer half of the plate. Crowd is trying to help Baz out with a chant of "Let's go O's." The crowd isn't really picking up on it. Only a handful of people. We need more, folks. We need some help. The pitch. That breaks inside, ball three. Bases loaded, nobody out, and a 3-1 count. And I think a lot of Oriole fans right now are about to say, why did we give this guy a 5-year deal? The pitch. Swung on, hit on the ground. A second, stopped by Jeremiah, but he has no play. He couldn't stop it cleanly. The ball squirted into the outfield a few feet. No time to get the batter or anybody else. A run will come in to score. The bases will remain loaded. It is 1-0 Twins here in the top of the second inning. Baz got what he wanted right there. A ground ball not hit hard on the infield. A chance to maybe get a play at the plate or turn two, but we couldn't get anything. Tough break. And we got to figure something out here quick. Speaking of figure out quick, what's going on with my stream here? I'm going to have to hurry up and refresh. I hope I don't miss the next pitch. Sorry, folks, if I do. We got a pitch low. Is it 2-0 on this batter? 2-0 on Royce Lewis. Good grief. Next pitch. We get a strike. Basayo, you could see him take that pitch on the outside part of the plate and bring it back to the middle. That was beyond a frame job. That was just begging to get a strike. All right, come on. 2-1 the count. Strike two. Cut fastball on the outside corner. We need a strikeout. We need the ball kept on the infield. Infield is playing for a double play in the middle. First baseman is up on the edge of the grass, Mountcastle. Mayo's playing back a little farther. So it looks like the only place we're going to cut a runner down at the plate is possibly if a ball's hit to first base. Here comes the pitch, and there's a tapper right at the plate. Got a piece of the batter, got a piece of the catcher, it looked like, too. I don't know what happened to Masson's scoreboard, but it's gone. I'm going to have to keep track of balls and strikes in my head, and I'm not good at that. I know we're not to a 3-ball count yet, but I might need a reminder after this next pitch. Here it comes. Reached for and fouled back. All right, well, we definitely have 2 strikes. What is it, 1-2, 2-2? That was triple digits on the fastball from Boz. How about you blow one more by this guy and get a strikeout? Bases loaded, a run already in. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Okay.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Is that the first out of the inning? Masson, where is your scoreboard, brah? What, do I need a membership to the Truist Club to get access to the scoreboard now? $15,000 a year to see what the score is? Swing and a miss by, who we got? Tristan Gray. Gray appearing in his first game of the season. The bases loaded, 1 out, and now we want a ground ball to get out of the inning. Pitch. That ball's hit hard to right. That's going to drive in at least 1 run. A diving attempt by O'Neill comes up short. That ball will get down and clear the bases. Oh, wait a minute. No, we got 1 out on the bases, but a run. Yeah, he still cleared the bases. There was a mix-up on the bases. Trevor Larnach was going to try to stay at third. The throw was coming in that way. He broke for the plate because the runner behind him, the batter, was trying to get a triple out of this. The Orioles get the batter, don't get the runner coming home. And because of that, it is a... Yeah, that was... We should have gotten that guy instead. We got the wrong out. It cost us a run. It is 4-0 Twins, just like that, folks. Base is empty, 2 down. And this got ugly very, very quickly. The number 9 hitter has gotten us again. A 3-run double. And we're behind 4-0. That pitch is outside. We're back to the top of the order with Cody Clemens. I can't imagine how you're feeling right now as an Oriole fan, folks, because right now I feel like I've been sucker punched. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Like, this is where I give a guy like Ben McDonald credit for maintaining his composure. Like, I can hear Ben McDonald just casually talking about baseball stuff as if there isn't a sinking ship happening right in front of his very eyes. Here's a fly ball to center. Beavers broke in, now goes back on it, and he will eventually make the catch on the track. Didn't get a good read off of it, playing center field, but luckily the ball was in the air a long time, and he had plenty of time to make up for that misstep. That ends the inning. That was ugly. That was very, very ugly. The Twins score 4 runs. And, yeah, we are behind. We haven't scored 4 runs on the season yet. And that's what we got to make up for now. This is rough. This is rough, folks. Go grab a beer. What time is it? 2 o'clock? All right. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Get your drink on. I'll be right back. Just let's get drunk together. All right. Come on.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when
That's right! We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've come too far. There's too much to lose. We've got to keep our composure.
Drop the big one.
What? Over? Did you say over? Nothing is over until we decide it is.
What was that? It was bad. It had nothing. No fire, no energy, no nothing.
Ante up and kick in like men. Like men! Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
Bottom of the second inning. First pitch to Basayo is well outside for ball one. Sammy's up, folks.
Sammy.
Popped up, and Sammy's body language immediately slouching after hitting this pop-up. No, I'm sorry. This is what Gunnar, this is why I don't, we got to talk about this. Where's the button? Sammy, you're too young. I don't want to see that body language after hitting a pop-up. There's a lot of game left. You're acting like, this is what Gunnar did yesterday, and it felt like it was affecting the whole team. O'Neill pops up a first pitch on the infield, foul ground, first base. He's going to make an out. Clemens makes the catch near the first base coach box. 2 away. Yesterday, Gunnar came up in some big spots and he didn't produce. But what did he do? He threw a fit. He threw a tantrum. He was throwing crap around in the dugout. And folks, it's game 2 of the season. It's bad form for Gunnar. I just don't think it has a positive effect on him, but more importantly, to the rest of the team. Kobe Mayo is up.
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
When Gunnar reacts like he does and doesn't produce in a spot, it's as if he's saying to the rest of the team, well, guys, I couldn't get it done, so we're screwed. Like nobody else could maybe get her done. It's got to be up to you, Gunnar. All or nothing with you. Pitch in the dirt to Mayo. Masson still has no scoreboard up. But, yeah, stop slouching. We're just getting started. I mean, if you're upset with your own choice to go after a first pitch and pop up, then keep that in your head. Go back to the dugout. Figure out what you want to do, how you want to change something. But don't tell the rest of the world that you're throwing a fit. It's just not good. It's not helping. Somebody has got to get in the ear of these guys. Whether it's Albanez or Alonso, if Alonso wants to be the leader of this team, somebody's got to say something about this crap. I think Kobe Mayo had to go get a new bat. We got a bit of a delay here. I don't know what the count is. The pitch. That looked like it hit the top of the zone. The ump says ball. The Twins only have their one challenge remaining. They wasted one early, so they're not going to try and challenge that pitch. Dan Duquette? No. That's a long time ago. The pitch hit on the ground. pretty hard, but right to the third baseman, Lewis, and Mayo will be thrown out.
They have
That'll do
certainly
it.
done their job on the defensive end thus far.
Quiet, you. We go on to the third inning.
Oh,
for God's sakes. You faked me out. You faked me out. I thought you were done. We go to the third inning. The Twins lead this one 4-0. We don't have a hit yet. We don't have a base runner yet. They have 4 runs. This is ugly. Sid Thrift. Yeah. It's Roland Heeman. Roland Heeman is the GM right now. Folks, I got more rice to eat. Rice, baby. I guess we might be having some fun today. I don't know. When I say fun, I mean we're losing, so let's make some fun out of it, kind of fun. I'll be right back. Don't you goo anywhere. Especially you, Book Doc. You're always gooing.
Great success. Great success.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
First pitch is called a strike. That was outside to Buxton. Buxton looks like he wanted a challenge, but again, the Twins are down to just 1. But that was way outside. You get the call. This is fouled away. It's 0-2 on Buxton. Begin the top of the third inning, I'm sorry. That's good. That's one more additional inning to come back. The 0-2 pitch. That one's hit in the air to left. I mean, on 0-2, that is too fat of a pitch. Taylor Ward has just enough room out there near the splash zone in left center field to make the catch on the track. Boz, when you get to an 0-2 count, work the corners or throw a pitch that breaks off the plate and get a chase. You can't be throwing fastballs down the middle on 0-2, man. What are you doing? Here's Luke Keeschel. And he fouls off the first pitch. I mean, this is basic stuff. Hey, George. George with his golden binoculars. Celebrating 18 months. 18 months, folks. Is that a record for the channel? Is George our oldest Magic member? And I say old in a positive way, you know. Our most esteemed. Is that better? It's great to see George. George says it's game 3. Let's goo. That's right, folks. It's game 3. Thanks so much, George.
Message for you, son.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Yeah, where's Chilo at? Chilo, are you ready to jump ship yet? Is Chilo ready to abandon ship? I have already forgotten the count on Keeschel. I think it's like 1, 2. Here's a little dribbler up the third base line. Mayo will watch it roll into foul territory. If it did not roll foul, that would have been an infield hit. BookDoc's been around since the 300 sub days. But no interest in getting some binoculars, I see. Hey there, BookDoc. Fair enough, sir. Fair enough. Hey, folks. By the way, talking about subscribing, it's been a great start for the channel in that way. I hope the Orioles can turn things around quickly, because if they don't, I have a feeling the channel growth is going to be impacted negatively, and we're off to a nice start. So I've got twice as much reason to root this team on. Here's the pitch to Keyshaw outside. Boz gets it up there, 99. Got no problem with the velo. Pitch bounces away from Basayo. Luckily, nobody's on base. And what do you got? A count of 3-2 now. I can hear Kevin Brown apologizing for the lack of a scoreboard on the Masson's screen. So you got a giant new scoreboard on the field and no scoreboard on the TV. Here's a pop-up to right center. O'Neill will come in and make the catch in right field for the second out. Chilo says, I'm not jumping ship, but even if it's early in the season, we make a lot of changes in players and coaches and seeing the same Orioles as last season. I don't think we've seen the same. I mean, first of all, we have to admit, we won the first game in ways that we weren't playing last season. That base running, that Sammy going first to third, that O'Neill tagging up from first and getting in the scoring position on that fly ball, which allowed Blaze to drive him in with 2 down, which wound up being the winning run. That didn't happen last year. So we saw in the first game evidence of something new, something better than last year. So there's my counter argument to your point. It's not the same team. We're going to have to figure out what's going on with the bats. Whether it's a coaching thing or something else, it needs to get figured out quickly. What do we got a count of right here? We've got a count. We have a count on Matt Wallner here. Pitch. That's a called strike. Oh, wow. Is anybody's Masson game glitching like crazy right now? Like now it looks like the feed is actually glitching. Like there's a cable loose somewhere. Foul back by Wallner. Well, we definitely have 2 strikes on him. And yes, there's a feed glitch. All right, so now the count is full with that last strike. Oh, the scoreboard's back.
And Heckel took advantage. And also,
shut up. Full count, 2 out. Boz is up to 50 pitches here in the third, and that's a swing and a miss on a knuckle curve that landed right down the heart of the plate. Strikeout for Boz to win the inning.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Now, look, if Boz winds up going like 5 innings with the 1 blemish, the 4-run inning, I'm not going to sit here and read too much into this first start by him. But, I mean, there's one thing that he has to fix immediately, and that is, again, 2 strikes, especially 0-2. Don't throw a pitch in the middle of the plate, ever. I mean, batters are predisposed to protect, and they're starting their vision looking dead center. If you're going to throw it there, they don't have to make any adjustment. They're already in swing mode. You're putting it on a platter, and you're turning a very advantageous 0-2 count into an advantage for the hitter. When you do that, just don't throw it down the middle on 0-2. He did it twice today, and it burned him both times. You feel me, Charm City chat? Do you feel me? Folks, we got 100 and a lot of people. There you go. Matt's posting the stats right now. We got more than twice as many people watching than have hit the like button. So I need to go out there and, I got to do that hustle. This is a YouTube hustle, folks. It's a daily grind. I need to remind folks to please hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. You got to pitch in with everybody. We started opening day with 270 likes. We got to 150 for game 2. I don't want to see that number continue to drop. We have to at least get to 100. I'd like to get back to 150 like we did for game 2, but we got to get started. We're on 68. We got to get going. The team might be playing a little bit sloppy. First pitch swinging by Dylan Beavers. It's a fly ball to straightaway center field, right to Byron Buxton. Beavers is gone on one pitch before I could even hit a button.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
So a quick out. And just 29 pitches for Ober before that first pitch. Oh, no, that was 20. That was the 28th pitch to get the first out in the third. So we need to make Ober work a little more as well. Here's Jeremiah, 2-hit day yesterday. It's making his first start yesterday. He drove in the only run for the Orioles in that loss. He's behind 0-2 here on Bailey Ober. Here comes we're giving up with 97.5% of the season to go. Here's a line drive, base hit in the left field by Jeremiah. A 1-out single. Jeremiah begins his season 3 for 5. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. The only one that can hit. God, you guys. Folks, it's not a 4-game season, okay? If it were, you'd all be right on point. Taylor Ward, first pitch is high for ball 1. Now look, is there a reason to be concerned? Yes. Is there a reason to think that this is going to be the norm all season? No. And I think you guys know that. So stop being attracted to pessimism. And let's just try to see this team turn things around. Here's a ground ball to third. Lewis goes to second for 1. Over to first. It's late. Ward will hit into a fielder's choice. There's 2 down. He takes over for Beavers at first. Takes over for Jeremiah at first. And Ward continues his career as an Oriole without a hit. The problem is it's too early to make that assessment, Orioles fan. That's what I'm saying. Did Gunnar go hitless last year? No, it's not the same. You want it to make it easy. Have a nice, easy comparison. It makes things easy. Here's a pop-up on the infield by Gunnar. How about this? I think right now, offensively, we look worse than last year. How about that? If we want to just talk about in a vacuum right now, with this tiny sample size, I'd say we look worse than last year. But am I going to sit here and assume that this is what it's going to look like for the next 6 months? No. No, it's way too early. Again, you guys might wind up being right, and then you can get back to me and go, see, I told you so, BW. But you would only be just guessing correctly. There's not enough information to be making these calls. How is that? We saw this nonsense second half of 24 and all of last year. Okay, Orioles fan. Okay, I got you. I try to help you to maybe, have a little bit of optimism, considering how early it is. But if you want to feel that way, I'm not going to stop you. Feel that way. You got 6 months and change to feel just like this. I don't think you're going to enjoy it. I kind of feel bad with your mindset being like that now. It's going to be a long season for you, man. But whatever you got to do, you got to do. That's fine. I'm going to enjoy a lucky. That's what I'm going to do. If I could only find my lighter. I've got my emergency lighter. Oh, boy. Yeah, everybody's pissed. Everybody's down. Look, I'm not happy with this. You think I'm happy with this? I can't even get my cigarette lit. Josh Bell is up to begin the top of the 4th inning. First pitch swinging, pops it up. It'll get out of play on the left side. It's just like, it seems like people are always in the race to want to be the first to go, see, we do suck. Like there's some award for being the first to recognize. Dylan Beavers, a fly ball hit to his direction in center field, had no idea where it was. He had to put his glove on his head to protect himself from getting hit by a ball he couldn't see. Josh Bell just hit a sunball. Beavers could not see it, and boy, folks, you can't make it look any worse than it looks right now. You can't make our team look any worse than they're looking right now. But I'm not going to sit here and go, oh yeah, it's just like last year. Every time a fly ball's hit somebody's way, they'd lose it. No, something is very wrong here, okay? But, Runner at second, nobody out for Victor Caratini. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. They put Beavers in center field today. I don't see how a play like that is any different than if he's playing in right field. Either you can see the ball or you can't see the ball. The 1-1 to Caratini. Fouled away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, Orioles fan, I would have expected us to get off to a better looking start too. I do. Mick Abel is up in the Twins bullpen already. Not sure why. Bailey Ober's been doing fine so far. Swing and a miss by Caratini, and he goes down in a heap. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, Caratini. That was a tough foul ball looked like off his shin. You could see him wince before that ball was even out of the picture after he fouled it off himself. It's 1-2. Runner at second, nobody out. Top of the 4th. Twins lead it 4-0. 3 of those runs coming on 1 swing. A base clearing double by Tristan Gray. 1-2 in on the hands. A little squibber to third. Mayo gets a tag on Bell. Throws to first in time. Kobe Mayo is really impressing me at third base. How about this double play ball? Untraditional double play. Bell, the runner at second, breaking for third on contact. Mayo able to tag him out and then get the throw off to first base for the double play. Folks, there's a little something. They care more about gay uniform night than winning. Mr. Fred, that's the kind of nonsense, ridiculous crap that puts you in timeout, buddy. What the hell are you talking about, dude? No, I'm not tolerating that. Okay? Some of you folks have a pretty warped idea of priorities, I got to tell you. Trevor Larnach is up, 2 down, nobody on. He's 1 for 1. First pitch is in there for a strike. Folks, it was nothing but like peace, love, flowers on opening day. I mean, we didn't have any animosity in the chat. Everybody was chill, even though the offense wasn't really doing much. Here's a check swing, and Larnach went around. The count is 0-2. And here we are, the weekend. We didn't even get through the first weekend. And folks are going nuts. Not easy being a leader of a community. 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. We'll do it again. I can't afford... Look, you guys can... Again, everybody can choose to feel however they want. I can't force you to feel any differently. But you have to understand that I can't join you in the way you feel. If I'm announcing. Imagine if I just treated announcing like everything was over after 2 games. This ball's hit down the left field line. It's going to get down for extra bases. Larnach has a 2-out double. Ball hit down the left field line. So you guys got to understand that. I have to maintain a certain level of composure, okay? I need a reason to want to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning to call a baseball game because I have to have some belief that my team's going to figure some shit out. Here's Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1. First pitch to him is outside. The 1-0 to Lewis. Up and away. Boz falls behind 2-0. I think we all feel this way due to what we saw last year and a half. Boz gets his cash and goes out and gets lit up. I mean, he got lit up in 1 inning. I know he doesn't look good right now. 2-0 pitch is a called strike. It's just, again, folks, if you're about instant results and if you want to put a lot of emphasis on such a small amount of gameplay, then I think the NFL is the right sport for you guys. It's 1 game a week. If you lose, you can spend an entire week focusing on why you lost, what went wrong. This is baseball. If you're going to carry over that mentality into the next day, then this season is going to be lost. You got to wipe the slate clean. You got to address the problems, which I hope is happening. That much I can't know. Here's a ground ball to short. Gunner will pick it. Off-balance throw is there to first in time, and the inning is over. No runs for the Twins here. A man is left. A double by Larnach. He's stranded. We go to the bottom of the 4th. The Twins lead this one 4-0. You see that, folks? Boz has cut his ERA from 18 down to 9. Come on. Oh, look, it's folks. Perfect timing, everybody. It's Alexa. Hi, Alexa. How are you today? Everybody, say hi to Alexa. Yes. Folks, if you thought things were feeling a little bit, tense before? Oh, just wait till we get going now. Oh, I'm doing great, Alexa. I'm doing great. Do you know why? Because I know that you're Doug, Alexa. I know that you are Doug. So how about them apples? And I'm so happy to have you back because this is going to be your final appearance. Do you have anything you want to say, Alexa? As Doug? While you're here? Or do you want to leave quietly? Are you freaking out right now? Are you trying to figure out what to say? Do you not know what to do? I'm not Doug, question mark? I'm not Doug, question mark, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point? Okay, Alexa, you helped me, did you? Did you help me? Hey, you want to know how I know it's you? What are you talking about? Oh, God, now you're sounding like Doug, Alexa. That's what Doug would say. You know that? That's exactly what Doug... So you know what you've done, Doug? You took on the persona of Alexa. Your idea was, okay, I'll play the long con. I'll pretend to be somebody that's not a dickhead right off the top of the bat. I'll get in BW's good graces. But then I'll start to mess with him a little bit. Base hit for Alonso. Into right center field. The Orioles have their first hit of the day? Second hit of the day. All right. Alonso's on to lead off the bottom of the fourth. His second hit is an Oriole. That was 108 off the bat for Pete. Hey, stick around, Alexa. You're good luck.
A polar bear stirs.
Yeah, so I know it's you, Pete. So here's the point I want to make is that, yeah, you did nothing wrong, right? And that's the point. You could have just hung out and done nothing wrong, Doug. But you gave yourself away yesterday. You gave yourself away. 1-0 pitch to Ryan Mountcastle is fouled back. The count is 1-1. You gave yourself away yesterday. You know that, right? So the point is, first of all, you need to know that you're not as clever as you think you are. Because if you recall, and if you're going to be honest, I called you out for being Doug like over a month ago. The only reason it took this long to feel 100% sure is that it's just so unbelievable that somebody would devote this much time and fake being somebody that's nice, which just proves my point because, Alexa, before yesterday, didn't I treat you fine? Didn't I treat you fine before yesterday, Alexa? That's how you would have been treated as Doug. Just be cool, and you get treated fine. So you proved my point. Ryan Mountcastle with a fly ball to right field. That'll be caught out there by Matt Wallner for the first out. One down, runner at first. Here comes Basayo. So, Doug, everything you've done, all of your attempts, I didn't do anything wrong. He added me. I don't understand why I'm being treated this way. I don't understand why I'm being treated this way. Because you're Doug, dude. Hey, Pug Dog. You know what you can do with the name Pug Dog? You can take letters from that and rearrange it to make the word Doug. Is that your little secret there? Doug? Doug. You lost. You lost, Doug. Again. By the way, I saw you come into my Discord in the middle of the night. It was 3:30 p.m. local time for me, which means it was 3 in the morning for you. On my Discord, re-entering, using my name. Here's a base hit by Basayo in the right field. And a little bobble out there, but Alonso will have to put on the brakes at second base. The Orioles with runners at first and second. Alexa, a.k.a. Doug, please don't go anywhere. I want to continue to make fun of you And your presence is giving us good luck. Folks, we got 2 men on. You lost, Doug. You lost. Sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a victim. Doug, you lost. You gave yourself away yesterday, pal. You gave yourself away. You're not good at this. Sorry. Here's Tyler O'Neill, folks. We're going to lock in on some baseball for now.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
We are starting a rally. Let's go. First pitch is up and in, ball 1 to Tyler O'Neill. So, Doug, if I were you, I would just go ahead and reveal, because as Alexa, you're going to get banned today either way. So if you want to throw a counterpunch, now's the time. 1-0 pitch. Up and in, ball 2. Come on, Tyler. Two balls, no strikes. 2 men on, 1 man out. The Orioles are begging to open the floodgates. Get an extra base hit. Come on. 2-0 pitch. That's upstairs. 3-0. Come on, folks. I'm being framed. Poor Doug. It's got to suck, dude. It is ridiculous. Well, if it's so ridiculous, why are you still here? Wouldn't you just leave in disgust? Wouldn't you go, I can't believe this. I'm offended. I'm leaving now. But no, you're not leaving, are you? Because you're Doug. 3 balls and 1 strike. 2 on and 1 out. Yeah, Doug, you see how it doesn't work? Because a normal person, not Doug, would just leave, offended by all the accusations and insults. But you're hanging in there because you crave attention. Because you love my channel. Right. Crushed by O'Neill. Stay fair. Get up. Get out. Gone. Bye, birdie. The first home run of the year is an Earl Weaver special from Popeye. We're back to within a run. It's 4-3. Oh, thank you, Doug.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
All right, 3 runs back in a hurry. 4-3. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Kobe Mayo takes a called strike. Folks, welcome back.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Just spread it out. Doug, everybody's laughing at you. Here's a ground ball to first. It'll be picked up and underhanded to the pitcher covering the bag. Mayo retired on a 1-3 putout. 2 down in the inning. I'm being discriminated against. Do you understand what the word discrimination means? What? I guess I have something against jerk-offs. I discriminate against jerk-offs. And you, sir, take the cake. Hey, Rhino, how you doing, buddy? Morning to you. You have to say it 318 more times, Alexa. Say it 318 more times, and then I'll believe you, okay? Get started. Twins challenge what was called a ball, and it is a strike. So that'll overturn this first pitch from ball 1 to strike 1 to Dylan Beavers. Folks, show me your Beavers right now.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
0-1 pitch, low and in. A changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Folks, Rising Rhino is here. If you haven't found his channel already, please do. Look it up. If you can click on his name and get to his channel that way, go and subscribe, or at least, plan to check out his channel sometime. He covers a lot of sports, a lot of football. The count is 2-1 on Beavers. The pitch outside, 3-1. A 3-run homer in the inning off of the bat of Tyler O'Neill. We're back to within a run. Yeah, 4K on the way, Rhino. 4K on the way. Although we'll have to subtract 1 because Alexa's about to go bye-bye. Alexa, do you got anything left you want to say, or do you want to defend yourself as Doug, or are you just going to go down quietly as your what do you call it? Your doppelganger? Beavers pops up a 3-2 pitch out of play. We'll do it again. You're innocent. Okay. Would you like to have a trial? Would you like to have a fair trial, Alexa? All right, let's get a jury of people. I'm banning an innocent subscriber, am I? Here's a ground ball to third base. Lewis over to first. A very strong throw. Gets there in time, and the inning is over. But the Orioles, one big swing has provided as much offense as the team saw in the first 2 games. A 3-run homer to left. Off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. We're back in the ball game. At the end of 4, the Twins are ahead 4-3. All right. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's have a jury. Let's have a jury of our peers. I'm starting a poll. Is Alexa actually Doug? Okay? There you go. Yes or no? We'll just let the jury decide, okay? So we've got ourselves a fair trial for you, Alexa. Fair trial. Oh, gee. A jury of impartial people. You won't find a more impartial jury than the Charm City Chat, Alexa. We're all about, doing what's right. Oh, no. It would appear you're losing this poll here right now, Alexa. I'm a little worried for you. Daniel asks, who cares? I guess I do, Daniel, because I'm running the show. I'm sorry. It's a commercial break right now. Would you like me to do play-by-play of the commercial that's on? This is something that's been going on with my channel for about 7 months now, Daniel. I'm trying to take care of it now. Hang in there. You'll be okay. Alexa, I'm sorry to tell you, but it looks like your trial is not going the way you'd hoped. It's starting to look... Okay, John cares. Yeah, Alexa, gosh. Not looking good. In order to be in order for you not to get the chair, okay? Yeah, we won't give you the death penalty. You're just going to get banned. Are you going to appeal? Why? Why do you want to appeal? Why do you want so badly to be here? Swing and a miss by Tristan Gray. The count is 0-2 to the leadoff man. We're in the top of the 5th. Shane Baugh's next pitch will be number 70 on the day. Gray hit that base-clearing 3-run double his last time up. And that is currently why the Twins are winning this one. Here's a ground ball to first base. Alonso will pick it up, tap the bag himself. I'm sorry, that's Mountcastle out there, not Pete. Pete's DHing today. Mountie making the play on defense. First out here in the top of the 5th. Because I enjoy the channel and talking with everybody. Well, that's amazing. When I ask you what you like about the channel, you say everything but me. You don't say, well, I like you. I like the way you call a game. It's just the channel itself and the people. It's not me, right, Alexa? That just, again, that's such a Doug thing to say. Because as Doug, pretending to be an Alexa, you don't want to admit that you like what I do. That's too far a bridge for you to cross. You're hilarious. The count right now is 1-0 on the next batter. I'll give you a name here in a sec. It's Cody Clemens up. The lineup flips over. Make it 1 ball, 1 strike. A swing and a miss by Clemens. Hammerjack Rocks is going to abstain from voting. He has no clue what's going on. That's fine, Hammerjacks. I wouldn't expect you to vote on something that you have no information on. And I would give that advice to everybody. Folks, if you have no idea what's going on, don't vote. All right? Apply that to every part of your life, please. Hey, Ms. Janet is back. Is this how you treat all your subscribers? This is what Doug would say, by the way. This is what Doug would say, Alexa. This is what Doug would say. You're starting to sound more like Doug. Your Alexa persona is wearing off, and your inner Doug is coming out right now. It's falling apart, buddy. It's falling apart today. I'm so sorry. 3-1 pitch to Clemens is fouled back. We got a full count. I'm just sitting here letting you hang yourself. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I'm being a little bit selfish today. Sorry, everybody else in the chat. But this has been 7 months in the making, and I'm enjoying this. Here's the payoff pitch to Clemens. Swing and a miss. Boz gets Clemens to chase ball 4 for strikeout. Second out of the inning. 4 strikeouts now for Boz. He has not given up a walk, but 6 hits, and most of them coming in 1 inning. Hey, what's this about trash talk? That's something Doug would say. Here's a pop-up, right field, long run for O'Neill, still going, and that ball's going to bounce in there. In fair territory. Buxton's off the bag. Buxton ran past second. I don't know why. The ball was handled out there, and the ball was coming in that way. Buxton took a wide turn, and I don't know why. He gets caught off the bag, and the inning is over. Thank you, Byron Buxton.
Besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
He lost sight of the ball. He just plain lost sight of the baseball, decided to turn second without knowing where the ball was, and he's done. You are just saying, regardless of what I say, Doug would say it. So, no, you can't win. You know why you can't win, Alexa? Because you're Doug. That's why you can't win. As Doug, I don't think you've won in your life ever. And it's sad, isn't it? Isn't it sad? This is all just a misunderstanding, man. You're wrong. Dude, again, your ability to manipulate stinks. You're not good at manipulating. If you were, you'd probably be a very rich person right now with better things to do than to, obsess over my channel for 7 straight months. But you're not very good at it, are you? You're not good at manipulating. You're not good at anything that I've seen. You're rather talentless, Doug. And, am I lagging? Thanks for the update. Why, are you missing some of my insults toward you? I'm sorry. Is the lag affecting the insults I'm hurling at you? Do you need me to repeat them? Hey, folks, I need to actually jump off for a sec, if you can believe it, before we see the next pitch. I need about 15 seconds. Be right back. Thanks for hanging out. And thanks so much, Alexa. You're the bee's knees.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Open my eyes! Eyes! Ah!
Folks, we begin the bottom of the fifth inning, and the starter for the Twins is out of the game. Bailey Ober, his day is over. Mick Abel is on the pitch now, a right-hander. He played in 10 games last season, was with the Phillies, moved to the Twins, combined ERA of 6.23 in those 10 games, 39 innings pitched. He's got an 0-2 count on Jeremiah Jackson, who's already got a hit today. That pitch is a sweeper breaking outside. 1-2 on Jeremiah. After Jeremiah, the top of the order for the Orioles. The 1-2, swing and a miss. 97 in on the hands, and down goes Jeremiah. One away. All right, folks, can we get our first Ward hit? Can we get our first Gunner hit? They're coming up next. Why is everyone so mean to me? Because we all know you're Doug. Nobody believes you. Everyone believes me. How does that feel? How does it feel for your trick to not work? It's 1-0 on Taylor Ward.
Taylor?
And I just spit rice onto my microphone. Lovely. There's a called strike. Count is 1-1. People in general, I agree, Alexa. Doug, he defines loser. So I have no problem calling him that. I don't throw that word around lightly, okay? But Doug should have a picture of himself next to that word in the dictionary. 1-2 on Ward. Pitch is inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Anything else you got, Alexa? Or do you just want to sit here and get pelted with tomatoes for the next hour and a half? It's up to you. Actually, it's not up to you. It's up to me, isn't it? Rice-a-phony. Rice-a-phony. The San Francisco treat. You're being framed. Yeah, because it's all an elaborate, conspiracy. That is ball 4, a 3-2 pitch close to the low outside corner. Are the Twins challenging this? If they lose it, they're out of challenges. They're challenging, and it is a strike. Oh, by about 1/10 of the baseball, it hits the bottom of the zone, and instead of a 1-out walk, it's a strikeout of Taylor Ward. 2 down, nobody on. Here comes Gunner. Gunner, for God's sakes.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
Hey, folks, we're 7 likes away from a hundo. Let's get there. First pitch to Gunner, outside corner for a strike. Folks, if you haven't hit the like button yet, and you do it super quick, and we can get to 100 before Gunner's at-bat is over, he might actually do something. Let's try to get to 100 super fast. That pitch is low and away. We've got time, folks. The count is 1-1 on Gunner.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. 6 more likes to 100. Let's try to do it for Gunner. The 1-1. Inside. 2-1. He's begging you folks to get to 100.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
Just 4 likes away, and Gunner will do something. Come on, folks. We're there. Pitch. Opposite field. That ball's going to get down for a base hit. The moment this channel hits 100 likes, Gunner gets his first hit of the season, and don't you dare tell me that was a gimmick. That shit worked. Gunner finally breaks his duck. He's got a hit. It's a 2-out single. Here comes the polar bear, folks.
A polar bear stirs.
That shit worked. Let's go. Alonso 1 for 1 today. First pitch. Outside corner for a strike, 96 with a fastball. All right, Gunner. You want to get in a scoring position for Pete? I don't know. Kind of hoping for a long ball. That ball's hit to right. That's not going anywhere. That's going to end the inning. Wallner will make the catch and right. Alonso flies out. Gunnar at least got his first hit of the season. We're still down just a run. We're only through 5 innings. A lot of baseball left to go. At the end of 5, the Twins lead it 4-3. If you don't appreciate it being treated this way, then leave, dipshit. How difficult is this for you? This is how I know you're Doug, because only Doug would be batshit crazy enough to continue to be treated like this. That's how I know it's you, dumbass. So again, do you want to make a reveal and get your final words out? Or are you going to just dissolve into this Alexa bullshit and just get banned that way? It's up to you, man. I'm giving you a chance. You want to throw a haymaker? Now's the time. Come on. Give me your best shot. Give me your best shot, Alexa. I mean, Doug. Or I mean, the other 127 account names you've used over the last half year. Come on, buddy. Show me that you're winning. Like you typed into my Discord the other day. Somebody had to tell me that you wrote, I win. You pathetic little loser. Last chance. Time's running out. 5, 4. Oh, there it is. I'm an idiot. I tricked you for months and you didn't know it was me. I called you out, you idiot. I called you out. Oh, now you're laughing. It's Doug, everybody. He couldn't resist. Oh, Doug. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't handle the heat. You pretended to be somebody else. You were apologizing to me at one point as somebody else, and you proved my point, which is if you just acted like a civil person, I would have treated you fine in this chat. You pretended to be a nice person for months. And then you wanted to try and ease your way in with some stuff to get me going. Guess what? I figured it out early. And the only reason why I wasn't 100% sure was because it's just so unbelievable but that somebody would dedicate this much time and energy into being this much of a jerk off. That's the only reason why there was this much time, Doug. You suck, dude. You suck. Okay? Know that. For the rest of your life, you suck. Goodbye. And there goes Alexa, a.k.a. Doug. Fucking idiot. Thank you, everybody else. I made him confess. I know. Oh, my God. He proved my point. Which is, hey, just act cool and I'm going to treat you fine. His whole point was like, hey, man, you're too sensitive. You don't let people say anything. And it's like, no, dude, just don't come in here being a jerk off like right out of the gate. Like, get to know some people first before you start throwing out insults. And yeah, you can pick on people and stuff. It's not like that here. But no, you don't. It's like this in any social environment. You don't get to just show up brand new and start insulting people and expect like it's okay. It's not. I tried to tell you that very early on. I even gave you a chance to be like, dude, slow your roll now and you can stay. But you couldn't do it. You wanted to be the alpha male in the room. Well, dude, you're as far away from being an alpha male as I've ever come across. You are such a cuck. You are so beta. You are so low. I mean, you need some testosterone shots or something, dude. I don't know. Take some of that shit RFK Jr.'s taking. Go drink some raw milk and take a cold bath. Get into a hot tub with Kid Rock. I don't know. You suck. All right, we're moving on. Yeah, everybody be on the lookout for Doug's newest name because he's not going anywhere. He can't help himself. Right now, he is seething that he's been discovered again. Grant Wolfram is in to pitch for the Orioles. I promise we're going to focus on baseball from here on. We're in the top of the sixth. First pitch is a strike to Matt Wallner. And the next one is fouled away. The count is 0-2. Folks, you wanted some drama today? We've got some drama. Oh, I can't wait to go back and watch the replay of this. Oh, I'm going to love it. 1 out, nobody on, top of the sixth. Wolfram in relief. First appearance of the season. He had a great spring, and we need a good lefty in this bullpen. 0-2 pitch, check swing. Did he go? Wallner did not go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. God, he thinks he's clever, and he's not. That's the amazing part. No self-awareness. 1-2 pitch. On the outside edge. Oh, it's just an inch outside. It's 2-2. He's already logged in with a new account. What account is that there, Warren? The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Still 2-2. And can you believe that he had the audacity to sit there and go, I got you, with a bunch of laughing emojis? He sat there and, spent like an hour going, no, it's not me. I'm offended. Why are you treating me like this? And I insisted, no, it is you. And then he finally goes, oh, it is me. I got you. It doesn't work that way, you moron. God, you're stupid. Full count on Matt Wallner. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch. Oh, let's challenge this. We might have clipped the top of the zone. That's a big ball 4. Okay, we're challenging. We're challenging. We might have caught the corner here. Upper inside corner. Please. Yes! Yes! Oh, by a stitch of the baseball. By a stitch. It's a strikeout instead of ball 4.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Yeah, I laid a trap, Matt. I laid a trap for Alexa, a.k.a. Doug, today, because I already knew coming in that it was Doug. But he can't believe that I 100% knew. He can't believe it. And you know what's so funny? He's got access to me, right? Josh Bell hits a line drive into left center. That's going to split the gap. Let's see if we can keep into a long single. He's going to try for 2. Throw in from Beavers is a little bit late. It's a 2-out double for Bell. His second double of the day. The other one was a sun ball lost out there by Beavers. Bell's gotten on base all 3 times today. Luckily, this is with 2 down. Hopefully, we can pitch around this. Yeah, I've never come across a person as delusional as this guy. And it's kind of scary. Caratini, that pitch is inside. It gets away, and that's going to allow Bell to move up to third base. Again, though, 2 outs. Hopefully that's not going to hurt. We just need to focus on getting this guy out at the plate. Keep this a 1-run game. But now, no more mistakes can be afforded with that runner at 90 feet away now. The 1-0 in there. A sinker at 96 called a strike. I told the dude, take the L. I told him that 7 months ago. Dude, feel free to spend as much time wasted on me as you want, but you'd be better off just taking the L early and finding something new in your life. But he's just getting more and more obsessed with me. The more that I keep beating him, he can't stand it. I'm under your skin, Doug. How does it feel? It's a ball and 2 strikes on Caratini. 2 down, runner at third for the Twins. The pitch in the dirt, 2-2. You're trapped in Ray land there, Franklin? The land of Ray? 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Wolfram's pitch. That one's hit in the air to left and deep. Going back is Ward onto the track. He makes the catch. Just enough room out there to get the final out of the inning. We can exhale. That was close. The Twins came close to adding on a double by Bell and a hard hit ball to the track and left. But we get out of it. It's still 4-3 as we move now to the bottom of the 6th inning. Yeah, what do you say we win the game? What do you say we call upon an old friend, too? It's about that time of the game now, I'd say. This one's for you, Doug. I forgot, if I play more of that song, I get a copyright strike. Yeah. Folks, bottom of the 6th coming up. And I still got some coffee here. I failed to get a straw today. Large man who eats cheese. Wow. This guy's got a lot to ask of us. First comment ever. And it's so important he's said it twice. Okay, large man. Immediate red flags going on here, but we'll give you a turn. How you doing, pal? A rundown of the team. We got a good team that's offense has got to get going. It's game 3 of a 162-game season. We have aspirations of making the playoffs in October. We hope that we do. We got a new manager. We hope that he works out. That's pretty much the short version of things. I hope that's enough to get you started. Folks, say hi to the hat. Say hello to the hat. We're going into the bottom of the 6th inning right now. 4 runs on 8 hits for the Twins, 3 runs on 5 hits for the Orioles. Minnesota's left 2 men on base. We've left 3. Ryan Mountcastle will lead it off. He'll be followed by Basayo and O'Neill. O'Neill with the 3-run homer today. First pitch to Mountie. Popped up. Right center field. It's traveling back there, and on the run in the gap, Byron Buxton makes the catch. Wow, that ball was going toward the opposite field, slicing away from the Buxton. Off the bat, I thought this was a catchable ball. It was not an easy catch. Mountcastle, though, is retired. He's 0 for 3. I don't know why they put him in the 4 spot against a righty starter today. I don't get it. Here's Basayo. He takes inside for ball 1. Come on, Sammy. We're down just 1 run, buddy.
Sammy. Sammy.
1-0 pitch. Fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike on Basayo. Hit it again, Sam. Folks, would you like to know a little secret? 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. On a change-up, makes it 1-2. You know, people have been talking ever since this ballpark opened back in 1992. Is anyone ever going to hit that warehouse? And I think we all remember in the All-Star game hosted here, just a year later, 93? In a home run derby competition, Ken Griffey Jr. did just graze the warehouse on the fly, the only one to ever do it, but it wasn't in a real game. Some folks wonder with, the field being sunken down, and it's a longer poke out there to the warehouse than it might look. I still say, this is my biggest prediction for the next several years. Sammy Basallo is going to be the first player to hit the warehouse with a home run in a real game. 2-2 pitch, he strikes out here. Well, that's not going to help my case. Basallo goes down swinging, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. You just wait, Sammy. You're going to prove me right. 2 down. Here is the big home run hitter of the day, Tyler O'Neill. He's the reason why we're in this game. A 3-run homer his last time up. The first home run of the season for the Orioles. And that first pitch to him was on the border, outside edge for called strike. O'Neill 1 for 2 altogether today. Abel's pitch, swing and a miss. Challenge fastball rising up at 97. A big cut by O'Neill. There are 2 strikes and 2 outs in the inning. Normally not when you play a bugle, but they just played it in the ballpark on a 2-strike, nobody on, 2-out pitch. Foul back. We'll do it again. Oh yeah, I wouldn't want Sammy to try to hit the warehouse. I don't think he needs to try. That's my point with him, is that he doesn't need to try. I think just naturally it's going to happen. That pitch is off the plate. It's a 1-2 count. Now other things have to be in play. It's the weather conditions have to be right. The wind can't be blowing in any other direction than either straight out or toward the warehouse. 1-2 pitch outside, 2-2 on O'Neill. Got to get the launch angle perfect. The exit velo's got to be high. But I say Sammy's going to hit those bricks sometime over the next several years. We've got him here for a while. We've got a full count. O'Neill had fallen behind early in the count, and now it's full. 3-2. Kobe Mayo would hit next. Come on, Tyler. Get on base any way you can. Payoff pitch. Inside ball 4. Tyler O'Neill is having a nice start to his season, folks. I think he has earned himself the right to play every day until further notice.
I'm walking here.
Now, that makes me nervous because we all know Tyler O'Neill is a bit fragile. A lot of injuries over the years with this guy. I feel like maybe if we don't play him every day, it might help him stay healthy. But right now, we need all the help in the lineup we can get. Kobe Mayo's up, folks. Get those jars of mayo up in the chat. A big swing right here would give us the lead.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out. Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
First pitch fouled away by Mayo. He's 0 for 2 today. The pitch in there for a called strike. It's 0-2 that quickly. And I don't know who's working the bugle at the ballpark these days, but they seem to play it at always the wrong time. You know, normally you get ahead in a count in this situation, like 3-1, you hear the bugle. This guy plays it when we fall behind 0-2. That's not how it works. Either way, there is some cheering and clapping going on in the crowd. We got a decent crowd here. Hoping for something right now. An 0-2 count on Mayo. Tying run at first base. 2 down, bottom of the 6th. Pitch from Abel. Outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I've been on Utah Street. It's a real street in front of the warehouse. Yeah, I think we all are familiar with Utah Street. I've been on that street myself. Probably wouldn't want to drive down it. Mick Abel's going to get a little mound meeting here from his catcher, Victor Caratini. They got a 1-2 count on Mayo, and they want to talk about something. Yeah, folks, Jackson Holliday's probably going to join up with the team on Friday, I'm thinking. Finish up this weekend series. Whoever Norfolk's playing, play one more series during the week. Off day on Thursday for the Orioles, travel day, and then Friday we start our first road trip in Pittsburgh. I'm hoping Holliday, if not ready for Friday, sometime in that series next weekend. 1-2 the count on Mayo. The pitch. He fouls off a slider that by the time it got to the plate was way outside, but he's still able to reach for it and fight it off. I'm really liking Mayo's at-bats. I've yet to see him have one at-bat where he went down quickly. He seems to fight. His approach, I would say, which is amazing because this time last year, if anybody was lost at the plate, it was this guy. And right now, he's looking more locked in than just about anybody else on the team. The 1-2. That one's hit in the air to left. That ball's in no man's land. That ball's going to drop in. It drops in. It's the first hit of the year for Mayo, and it's well-deserved. He's hit balls much harder than this, but hitting is some bad luck. This one in no man's land down the left field line. It puts runners at second and third with 2 down. That's a double for Mayo. Folks, splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
And now a base hit could give us the lead. I repeat, a base hit could give us the lead right now. Dylan Beavers is up. First pitch. Swing and a miss. A changeup. Looking for a first pitch fastball and got fooled. Folks, show me your Beavers. Make it quick.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Same thing I said on prom night. Show me your Beavers and make it quick.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
That pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two down. Runners at second and third for the Orioles. Down a run. 1-1 the count on Beavers. Abel. The pitch. In on the hands. And fouled back. 2 strikes on the Beeve. Folks, have you got Beaver fever?
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Next pitch from Abel will be the 40th since coming on in relief. The 1-2 to Beavers. Swung on, and he fought that one off. 97, that was off the outside a couple of inches. Didn't want to risk taking it, fought it off, stays alive. Come on, Dylan. Dylan, you son of a... Come on, buddy. 1-2 count. Pitch. Line drive. Base hit down the right field line. That one's rolling all the way into the corner. 2 runs will score, and the Orioles have taken the lead. A 2-run, 2-out double from Beavers. Folks, Red Bull gives you wings. The Orioles are ahead 5-4. Now can we start to enjoy some baseball? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. 5-4 Orioles. In the bottom of the 6th, Jeremiah takes a pitch outside for ball 1.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
The 1-0 from Abel. Swing and a miss. 96 on the gas. 1-1 the count on Jeremiah. 1 for 2. Oh, yeah. Can we all thank everybody, please thank Doug for giving us so much good luck and for revealing his true identity and being the biggest douchebag we've ever come across. Thank you so much, Doug.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
We all thank you, Doug. Thank you so much, you horse's ass. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Jeremiah Jackson. Beavers at second, 2 down. Pitch. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Oh, 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 oh. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. Outside, 2-2. Yeah. Oh, you'll love the energy around here, a large man who eats cheese. By the way, please, if you got to, release a little of that gasp, step into the other room. Swing and a miss. Jeremiah strikes out. The inning is over. But, folks, we can't complain. We've rallied after being down 4-0. The Orioles with 3 runs in the 4th, 2 here in the 6th on a clutch 2-out, 2-run double by the Beeve. Dylan Beavers. On to the 7th inning, folks. The late innings are coming up, and the Orioles have a lead, trying to win this opening series of the season. A 5-4 lead on the Twins. I'm going to step away for a sec and collect myself. Get ready for these final 3 innings. Folks, hit that like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It's free at the bottom of your screen. And if you're feeling generous, you can always become a Magic member. Hit the join button. It's 17 cents per ball game. That's what it works out to. Supporting the channel at $3.99 a month. Hit the join button below for that. You can always send a super chat if you're feeling generous that way as well. Be right back.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake.
Call it the Baltimore Miracle or some shit.
Got Bush. We've got Bush.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich of Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
I'm starting to adjust. I've gotten really into running 10Ks. I garden now, and I even bought season tickets for the Orioles, since that's what guys who can't satisfy women do.
What? What?
Life! Life, do you hear me? Give my creation life!
We're in the top of the 7th inning. The Orioles have their first lead of the day, and we are back with Grant Wolfram on the mound. First pitch is a strike, and he's facing a pinch hitter right here, Austin Martin, right-handed bat, coming up to hit here for the lefty Trevor Larnach. So the Twins made the move, but we're still sticking with Wolfram for now. And that pitch is on the edge of the zone for strike 2. Nice location by Wolfram to get ahead 0-2 on the leadoff man. Defensively for the Orioles, we have a change. Jeremiah has been lifted for Blaze Alexander at second base. Jeremiah made the final out in the last inning, and the Orioles might not see him come up again, so they're going to go ahead and make a defensive upgrade now. with a 1-run lead. Makes sense to me. This curveball misses. Or, no, did it? Yeah, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes on the pinch hitter Martin. Martin started opening day against the lefty Rogers. This pitch is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's the bottom of the order here. Martin and then the number 8 batter Lewis, the number 9 hitter Gray. Although the bottom of the order has been trouble. Swing and a miss. Wolfram, the Wolf, strikes out Martin. See you later.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Why do I have the feeling I've neglected looking to see, is this scoreboard information accurate? I feel like by now I need to refresh it. I don't know if I need to, but I'm going to, just to be safe. A right-hander coming up next, and that'll do it for Grant Wolfram. It looks like we're going to, who is that man? Who's coming out? Yeremil Geraldo. Yeremil Geraldo will get the call. Coming into the ball game with the bases empty, 1 down in the top of the 7th. Orioles ahead 5-4. Mondi? Whatever happened to Captain Chesapeake? Well, unfortunately, the captain is no longer with us. But, you know, he had a hell of a run. Both scoreboards were running good. Well, that's good to hear, Phantom. Thanks for letting me know. Now I'm staring at whiteness. I'm sure it'll work itself out. Hey, folks, if we can get the sub count to 3940 today, I've got a really good feeling that before this homestand is over, that we'll get to 4,000 subscribers before we hit the road. And that would be really, really, really great. So if you're watching right now and you have not subscribed, why don't you give it a chance? If you're unsatisfied at some point, you can always unsubscribe. Subscribing, though, is free. You hit a button at the bottom of your screen. You've joined the BirdWatcher community. It's that easy. And, folks, the other people here, the folks in the Charm City chat, they want you here as well. Don't we want more people here, Charm City chat? Right? Right? I'm sure they're going to say some encouraging words right now in the chat to back up what I'm saying. Give it a chance. We got a lot of people here right now. It's a safe place. Unless you're an absolute jerk-off, then maybe you might have to tolerate some counterpunching back from me. But if you're cool, you got a place to hang for a long, long time. I don't plan on going anywhere. I haven't missed a game yet. Let's go. Here we go. First pitch. Trouble to left field. Ward's going back on the track. That ball leaves the yard. And the Twins have tied the game on the first pitch thrown by Yeremil Geraldo. Royce Lewis hits his second home run of the series. And as I was saying, the bottom part of this order has hurt us. Lewis with a home run in yesterday's game to help them win. Another one here, and then that 3-run base-clearing double by the next guy, the number 9 batter. That ball just cleared the fence. If we had the old Baltimore setup, that might have been caught out there. We are tied at 5. Here is Gray up. Swing and a miss. Geraldo gives up the lead on 1 pitch. Ouch. Thank you for the encouraging words, RML. Perfect. That one's fouled away. 0-2 the count on Gray. Geraldo gave up 4 home run balls last year in 19 2/3 innings. He's given up 1 here without recording an out. Oh, wait a minute. He did pitch yesterday, didn't he? I think he threw 3 pitches yesterday. Got a 1 out on a strikeout. This one's fouled back. It's 0-2 on Gray. 1 out, nobody on. A run in for the Twins. We're tied at 5 in the top of the 7th. 0-2, swing and a miss. Good change up. Good spot there from Geraldo.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Tonight on Geraldo, lesbian Nazi hookers who are abducted by aliens and forced into weight loss programs. Tonight on Town Talk. Here's a first pitch strike to Cody Clemens, a changeup. He's 0 for 3. Folks, if you know the movie I'm referencing, you better mention it. The 0-1. That is high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Somebody's got to be a Weird Al fan around here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch. That one's low. Change up. New sound bites. Hey, Michael's got it. Well done, Michael. Well done. This little soundbite right here is from UHF.
We're number 1.
This is when they found out that their UHF station just hit number 1 in the ratings.
We're number 1.
Talk about a deep cut. The count is 3-1 on Clemens. 2 down, nobody on. The pitch, that's low for ball 4. Had the plate, but went low. 97-mile-an-hour fastball. 1 on with 2 out. We're 1 like away from 130. We got over 200 people here right now, folks. Nice crowd here on a Sunday afternoon. Drew French is going to come to talk to Geraldo. Hey, Danny the K, I see you over there on the vertical side. How you doing, buddy? And Danny representing over there. Folks, go keep Danny company. Byron Buxton is 1 for 3. He comes up with 2 down and a runner at first base. And we need to get him out. He's a dangerous guy. And we got a tie ball game late. 2 down, runner at first. Geraldo's ready. Here comes the first pitch. That one drops in there, a slider. Started high and dropped in for strike 1. Edward just hit a like. Thank you, Edward. Ronnie says I'm the best. Oh, Ronnie. Oh, Ronnie. I'd say I'm good. I'm not the best. This pitch is in the dirt. It's a ball and a strike. Unlike Doug, I do have some self-awareness. I understand my limitations. I understand what I'm good at and what I'm not good at. Unlike our friend. Here's a swing and a miss. Good changeup. Makes it a ball and 2 strikes. 1 more strike will end this inning. The Twins have already tied it up. We don't want them to do more. We're the home team. We've got the final at bat. We can handle a tie. Let's go. Let's go. 2 strikes, 2 down on Buxton. Geraldo from the belt. The pitch. Breaking ball. There goes the runner down. Basayo throws from his knees. It's not a very good throw. Clemens is going to steal second base. And the count has moved to 2-2. Catcher is challenging the pitch, even though he was busy. What are we doing? Basayo, why are you challenging a pitch that was correct when you're also trying to throw a runner out? There's no... Oh, God, Sammy. Sammy has lost 2 challenges early in the season. One as a catcher and one as a batter. The count is 2-2 on Buxton, And that makes it ball 3, a change up in the dirt. I think Geraldo needs to throw a pitch that starts in the zone and breaks away somewhere. I don't want Buxton to beat us. I'd rather Keishel on deck be the guy. We got an open base. Don't give in. 3-2 pitch. Well, that's inside, ball 4. Buxton, I think, was ready to take a walk there. First and second with 2 down. Here comes Keishel. Big moment here in the ball game. It's a must out. What happened to my game? My game just went completely black. What the hell? Oh my God. Ugh. I'm going to have to watch it on my little laptop for now. Where are you, game? I apologize, folks. It's such a big moment in the game. What do we got a count of? 2-0 the count on Keishel. Two balls, no strikes pitch. That one falls in there for ball 3 in the dirt. 3-0. Is this Geraldo's third batter right now? Because if so, if he walks this guy, we need to go to somebody else. It's one thing to walk Buxton with a base open. It's another to go 3-0 here, and that's ball 4. Get us a new pitcher. Get us a new pitcher right now. It's one thing for Rogers to walk a guy and trust him to get out of it. It's another for Geraldo here, who has now walked 3 guys to walk the bases loaded. 2 down. Pull him. Pull him. God damn it, pull him. Oh, here comes Abernez. Thank God. Okay, here he comes. Basayo had gone out to talk, I guess, to buy a little bit of time, and Abernez waited the last possible moment to finally come out. He's going to make the change. Thank God. If Albie didn't make a change there, I had to seriously wonder what he was thinking. We're going to go to Rico Garcia. Rico Garcia, folks, if you remember last season, when Garcia joined the bullpen after the trade deadline, when we had a lot of situations, a lot of tough situations where we brought in Garcia. I'm talking like runner at third, less than 2 out, and we could not afford to give up a run. He got out a lot of jams last year, and this is a jam right now. This seems like the right guy to go to get this third out. We need the best from Rico Suave. I wish I had that. You know what? I wonder if I can quickly get this up into my soundboard. How fast can BW work? Let's see. Where are you, Rico? I'm trying to look and see if he's in my soundboard. Doesn't look like he is. Bale, balera. Rico. Bale, balera. Suave. All right, that'll have to work. What happened to my no data? What the hell? All right, I'm going to refresh my stream page. See what's going on here. All right, here we go, folks. Rico Garcia coming in a huge spot. We got a tie game. The Twins with 2 outs have the bases loaded. The batter due up. is Matt Wallner. Is it Wallner, the lefty? So we don't even have a proper lefty to go to in the spot. We're going Garcia. Pitched for the Mets, Yankees, and Orioles last year. Here we go. Wallner's 1 for 3, singled and scored back in the second inning. Top of the 7th, first pitch, and he went around. That fastball was high. Wallner went around, tried to check his swing. It's 0-1. All right, so we had him tied up on that first pitch. We need 2 more strikes. The pitch. Another check swing. This time it looks like he laid off, and the appeal says he did. 1 ball and 1 strike. Wallner with the bases loaded in his career. Okay numbers. The 1-1 pitch. Bottom of the zone. All right, challenge that. Do we have a challenge left? You have to challenge that. We're challenging. Bottom of the zone. This should be us. And that is a strike. And the crowd cheers. That's a God. Thank you, ABS. It's 1-2 now instead of 2-1 with the bases loaded and 2 down in a tie ball game. That's huge. 1 more strike. Can't worry about my screen right now, Nathaniel. Hold on. This is the biggest moment of the ball game. Listen to what I'm saying. It's more important than anything you're looking at. I promise you. Bases loaded, 2 down, 1-2 the count on Wallner. I'll look at the screen in a sec. Here comes the pitch. Oh, that one had the zone and dropped below a curveball. Wallner lays off. The count is 2-2. Okay, Nathaniel. I'm glad we're on the same page. Nope, I don't. If I sound all like, uptight about it, I'm fine. The pitch. Foul back, still 2-2. Just want to see us get through this jam. It's very important. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swung on. Fouled away. We'll see a 7th pitch. Once again, folks, top of the 7th inning. We're tied at 5. The Twins at the plate with the bases loaded, 2 down. The 2-2 pitch to Wallner. Oh, it's way high. Too easy for Wallner to lay off, and now the count's gone full. We have no wiggle room left. No wiggle room left. We need a good pitch right now. Bases loaded, 2 down. All the runners will be off. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3! Called strike 3! And we get out of it. You can't challenge that. That's a strike all the way. And they lose their final challenge. Go suck an egg, Minnesota.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Folks.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Twins waste their last challenge. The Orioles get out of the jam. This game is tied. It is the 7th inning stretch time. Folks, you know what time it is. It's time to throw some cakes on the griddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Get those cakes up in the chat, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
All you country boys and girls out there.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Come on, life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Yes, sir. 7th inning stretch time at Camden Yards. The Orioles are trying to win the first series of the season. They're not making it easy. They're making us sweat. But we're Oriole fans. We can take it, can't we, folks? Yes, we can. Folks, be right back.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the monster...
This is an emotional job. Very emotional. Hey, what happened to our Daniel Johnston fan? Is he still here? I want to give a shout out to the one person who recognized this shirt. Folks, we're closing in on 3,000 views. We got over 200 people in here in the chat right now. We could technically get to 200 likes today, but I feel like that's being a little bit greedy. 150 is what we got yesterday. Well, a little more. But we're only 8 away from 150 right now. We've got way more than that here watching. So please, everybody watching, listening to the sound of my voice right now, I have one favor to ask. And this is the same favor I'm going to ask every game. I give you 3 hours of the best content I can possibly give you, all 100% effort. I promise. I can hear my voice starting to give out right now. All I ask in return is that you hit the like button. Line drive, base hit for Taylor Ward. Taylor Ward is off the schneid with his first Oriole hit in a tie ball game leading off the bottom of the 7th. Let's go, Taylor.
Taylor?
All right. Let's goo. Let's frickin' goo. Gunnar Henderson, come on, buddy. First pitch outside, ball 1.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
Gunnar's got his first hit today, 1 for 3. Runner at first, nobody out. Abel's still on the mound, by the way, and his 50th pitch since coming in relief is outside, not close, 2-0. The big kid, Tyler Wells, is up throwing in the Oriole bullpen. 2-0 on Gunnar. Go ahead, run it first with nobody out late. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That might have been ball 3. On a 2-0 count, definitely worth taking and seeing if you could get ball 3. Not a good 2-0 pitch to swing at. Gunnar missed it. It's 2-1. Gunnar's just pressing a little bit too much. You'll be okay, buddy. You got the tools. 2-1 pitch. Taken inside, ball 3. You know what I want to see from Gunnar? That when Gunnar's career started, he only did one routine that showed that he was kind of an angry player, and that was he would draw a walk and then very aggressively flip his bat out over to the dugout to take his base. 3-1 pitch. That is ball 4, and the Twins are out of challenges. That was a strike, and Gunnar will aggressively flip his bat over to the dugout. We get a favorable call. That was a strike, folks. Gunnar gets a walk out of it.
I'm walking here.
That pushes the go-ahead run into scoring position. Still nobody out, and here comes the polar bear, folks.
A polar bear stirs.
Come on. Come on, folks. Alonso has gotten on base twice today, a single and a walk. We want an extra base hit. We're greedy. Get those polar bears up in the chat. First pitch, swung on, foul back. Alonso Looking for his first Oriole home run of many, we hope. But we would take any kind of hit here to get the lead. The pitch. A little bit off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is starting to get very interesting. 1-1 the count. Abel's pitch. Inside, nearly on the belt of Alonso. 2-1. Folks, we're going to go dark. We're going dark now. I don't want any spoilers. Trust BW. We got Ward at second base. We got Gunner at first. Nobody out in a tie ball game. The count is 2-1 on Alonso. The pitch. That's a called strike, and that was borderline. The Twins might have gotten a break there, but we have a challenge left, and we're going to try it. We're challenging this call. It was called a strike. It is a ball. And another giant round of applause and joy from the Oriole crowd. That pitch 0.6 of an inch outside. And instead of 2-2, it's 3-1 on Alonso. The 3-1 to the polar bear. Here it is. That's on the edge. That one's a strike. Don't challenge that one. Full count. Pete, you got to make contact here, buddy. You're a veteran. You got to know. Don't go for the all or nothing swing. Just get it in play. There's a lot of productive things that can happen here. Just with some kind of contact. Abel is closing in on 60 pitches since coming in. This is number 59. The 3-2 to Alonso. Oh, he reached for ball 4. It's going to get over the glove of the second baseman. It's down for a hit. Here comes Ward. He will score. And the Orioles have taken the lead back here in the bottom of the 7th. A little dunker into right field from Alonso, reaching far off the plate. It would have been ball 4. He wanted the RBI. He got it. It's 6-5 Orioles. Folks.
It's magic. You know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride.
A big slugger like Alonso, and yet that's all we needed. A little duck snort like that, and we've got ourselves a lead right back. Adley Rutschman's going to pinch hit for Mountcastle. And what are we getting? A measure of the pine tar on Alonso's bat? Whose bat is that? Oh, it looks like no George Brett situation here. Alonso, that's what I'm talking about, buddy. Make contact. Good things can happen. All right, 6-5 Orioles. Still nobody out in the inning, and now we've got a flurry of activity in the Twins bullpen. Lawyerson is up. Don't trust anybody with the name Lawyer in their name. Adley's up.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Adley did not get the start. He is pinch hitting now in the cleanup spot for Ryan Mountcastle. And what are we going to do? I guess move Sammy to first base. Adley lifts off to center field. That ball's back. Buxton's looking up. It's off the wall. 1 run will score easily. And Adley will make it to second with an RBI double. The Orioles lead it now 7-5. Folks. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
The offense is back.
Oh, it's magic. You know. Oh, it's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Sammy Basayo, I believe, for the first time in his major league career, is going to be intentionally walked. How about that for respect to the young kid Basayo? The Twins are going to load him up with nobody out for Tyler O'Neill. Okay, if that's what you want.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
Bases loaded, nobody out. O'Neill with a 3-run homer today already. First pitch, swung on, hit in the air, right side and out of play. Keep it moving, folks. Make contact. Make contact and we'll get another run in at least. Come on. Once again, folks, I'm leaving the scoreboard off the screen. So far, it's working wonders. I'm calling the game as best I can. Bases loaded, nobody out. 2 runs in already. That pitch. Check swing, they appeal, he didn't go. 1-1 the count on Tyler O'Neill. Mick Abel, who came in to relieve Bailey Ober, has been out there for a long time. 62 pitches. He's about as close to the number of pitches Ober threw. Infield is in for the Twins. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Or did he get it? Yeah, it's a swing and a miss. Maybe thought it was a foul ball at the plate. Could not see where the ball was there. It's strike 2 on O'Neill. We don't want a strikeout. We just want contact and make the best of it. Come on. The 1-2. He makes contact. He fouls it away. Tyler O'Neill.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
7-5 Orioles. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Folks, we're getting up to near 300 people in the room, so now I'm starting to think 200 likes isn't too greedy. That 1-2 pitch is high. We're even up at 2-2. Folks, I'm taking a moment to just ask if you're watching right now to take a moment yourself and hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. It really helps out the channel. Free content. Enjoy. Thank you. 2-2 to O'Neill. Hit on the ground, short. It'll go home for the force play. And then the first, that throw is late. It's going to go down as a fielder's choice. The infield drawn in helps the Twins keep a runner from scoring for now. The bases remain loaded, 1 out with the runner cut down at the plate on an infield ball there by O'Neill. All right, hang in there, folks. Kobe Mayo's coming up now. Get it all on there.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Come on, Kobe. Mayo doubled his last time up, which is just the past inning. Up there with the bases loaded. He's had great at-bats so far early on. Let's see what he can do here. First pitch, he fouls it away. A little late on a fastball. Coming in there at 95 miles an hour. Folks, what's your favorite condiment? For me, it used to be honey mustard, but now I'm starting to think it's mayo. Spicy mayo. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Up and away on the corner of the zone at 96. It's 0-2 on Mayo. Contact, please. We've got 2 runs in. It's already a glorious inning, but bases loaded, nobody out. We've got to get more in. Now there's 1 down. And Mayo on 2 strikes. The 0-2 to Mayo. Abel holding the ball a long time. Here it is. Line drive. Base hit in the left field. Mayo does it. 1 run is in. Are we station to station? Make it a 1-run RBI knock for Mayo. It's 8-5. You wanted offense? Here's your offense.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a bed you're coming right. On a bed you're coming right. You believe in magic.
Here's Beavers up with the bases loaded. Beavers had a big hit his last time up. And that first pitch, I want to challenge that one. I want to challenge that. That was low. We're not challenging. It's 0-1 on Beavers. Get those Beavers up in the chat, folks. Pitch, hit on the ground. A nice stop at second base. They go to second for one, back to first. Hell of a double play turn there by the Twins with the infield in. Luke Keeschel stopped a hard hit ball on the ground playing in. I mean, he had very little reaction time. Stopped the ball and started a double play. The inning is over, but the Orioles rally for 3 runs. They get the lead back and more. And we are heading now to the 8th inning with an 8-5 lead. Let's go, folks. Let's go. Hell of an inning. We have got a break right now. And again, I got to encourage those watching. I hope the folks in the Charm City chat will help me out here and encourage those who are new to the channel to give it a chance. Subscribe. It's free. You just tap the subscribe button at the bottom of your screen. It'll make it easier to find the channel for future games. I cover all the games, folks. I cover every Orioles game. I haven't missed one yet. But listen, I got to be honest, okay? I got to get real here for just a minute. And this isn't, I'm not trying to make this like a serious thing. But look, for those of you that are happy to see the fact that I've not missed a game yet, I've got a streak of 340-something consecutive games called. Seasons 1 and 2 on this channel, I did not miss a game. I have to tell you that this season, there's a very good chance I'm going to have to break the streak. There were some health issues going on in the winter, and there were periods of time where if it was the regular season, I wouldn't have been available for a few days or more. I want everybody to know that my heart is doing okay. I did have a bit of a scare, but I'm doing okay. I'm feeling good. But doctors are telling me that I need to maybe, when I feel a need to rest, that I need to rest, okay? So I'm going to try to keep the streak going on this channel as long as I can. But I also know that realistically, I might need to take a breather for a game somewhere along the way. I hope that doesn't prevent you guys from sticking with the channel and, the whole idea that this is the place to go for Orioles baseball. You can depend on me. You can rely on me. I want to be a reliable person, folks. Tyler Wells is on in relief for beginning the top of the 8th. Josh Bell is at the plate. First pitch is a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Adley Rutschman now takes over as the catcher. Basayo is at first base. And Taveras is into the ballgame now in center field. Dylan Beavers is out of the game. Blaze is at second once again for Jeremiah. And, Pete Alonso still DHing. 1-1 the count now on Bell. And the pitch is inside, 2 balls and a strike. Say it ain't so, BW. I know, trust me. I want to fight. I want to go 10 years or more without missing a game. I do. There's nowhere I'd rather be when the Orioles are playing than right here watching it along with you guys. It is now 3-1 to the leadoff man, Josh Bell, and we can't afford a leadoff walk. There is a called strike. We got a full count to the leadoff man. We're in the top of the 8th. We're up by 3. Wells, for the second time early in the season, is proving that for now anyway, he is the setup man for Ryan Helsley. Coming into a save situation in the 8th. Here's a ball fouled away, still 3-2. Just baseball, Paul. See, that's the thing. If somebody had it's just baseball mentality, then they're not the right person to run a YouTube channel covering a team like I do. It's life for me. That is ball 4. And it just missed off the outside edge, and it's a leadoff walk. Man, oh man, not good. Wells was trying to hit that outside black, but he missed it by an inch. Annie has gifted a free Magic membership. Folks, Annie has returned. Annie loves to stop in at least once to gift a membership to somebody. She's like Santa Claus. She just comes flying in on her sleigh and dropping presents. Thanks so much, Annie. Ooh.
Message for you, son.
Victor Caratini's at the plate. He's got a first pitch strike. Runner at first, nobody out. Caratini's 1 for 3.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
The 0-1 from Wells. There's a strike. 0-2. Cutter. Looked at by Caratini. Yeah, folks, we love Annie over here. Annie's got one mission, and that is to get more members in here. And she will let you in for free. 0-2 pitch. Popped back out of play. We'll do it again. Well, folks, I don't know if you've been keeping track, but do you guys remember what the Orioles were doing in this game before I put on the hat? And have you been keeping track of what the Orioles have been doing since I've put on the hat? This ball is going to get served into right center field. A one-handed swing. Oh, that's very unfortunate. I guess I better quiet down about the hat right now because the Twins have the first 2 men on here in the 8th. The tying run is coming up, nobody out. And it's a tough situation for Wells. That walk was a strike 3 that missed by an inch, and now this little serve job for a base hit off the end of the bat to put 2 men on. Wells has got to know that he's not getting hit hard here. He just needs to lock in here. He's got a 3-run lead. If one of these guys scores, it's okay, but let's just focus on these guys at the plate. First pitch to James Outman, who's pinch hitting right now. The third pinch hitter in this spot in the order, originally occupied by Larnach. Austin Martin hit in this spot last time, right-hander, and now it's the lefty Outman. 1-0 pitch, up and away, ball 2. Wells, we need a mound meeting. Come on, man. 2 on, nobody out, and now a 2-0 count. We got a 3-run lead. We are making this way too difficult. 2-0 pitch. That's outside by a foot. Adley, go out there and talk to him. 14 pitches, 7 of them out of the zone right now from Wells. He's 3-0. He's 1 pitch away from walking the bases loaded with nobody out. The pitch. Up and away, ball 4. Why aren't you out there talking to him? Bases loaded, nobody out. This 3-run lead is now in jeopardy, and we haven't made an out yet. Now here comes Drew French. You're late. You're late. Can't you tell when somebody needs a visit? Ah, man, here we go. Here we go. All right. Mound meeting, bases loaded, nobody out. We're in the top of the 8th. The Orioles ahead by 3. Emotional pendulum swinging both ways here. French was in the can. Damn it. He was probably turtling, too. Cano is up in the bullpen. Royce Lewis is the batter. Last time up, I don't want to tell you what he did. Bases loaded, nobody out. Wells, you got to simmer down. First pitch is in the dirt. God damn it. Come on, dude. It's a 3-run lead. Just focus on the batters. You put that traffic out there. There's nothing you can do about them right now. Go after these hitters. Swing and a miss. Okay, a slider on the outside edge. 1-1 the count. I mean, here's the deal. Even if they make 2 productive outs and move runners up and score 2 runs that way, we still have a lead and we get out of the inning. Just focus on the batter. They can get a couple of manufactured runs if that's what happens, but don't give up any more hits. Don't walk anybody. The count is 1-2 on Lewis. Oh, I'm sorry. Thomas, did the turtling comment get to you? The 1-2 to Lewis. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. First out here in the 8th.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, the number 9 batter coming up. Tristan Gray's already got a bases clearing double today. It's the biggest hit of the day for the Twins. I'm not going to let this number 9 guy beat us twice. First pitch, swing and a miss. A changeup. And Wells gets ahead of Gray 0-1. Orioles 8, Twins 5. The Orioles are playing at double play depth. That would end the inning. They're willing to give up the run on a ground ball in the infield if they can't turn 2. The count is 1-1 now on Gray. One pitch. Called strike 2. A cutter. Belt high on the outer half of the plate. 2 strikes on Gray. Cody Clemens, the leadoff man, would be up next. But I want a double play ball. I want this inning to end with this guy. 1-2 on Gray. The pitch. A broken back ground ball, base hit up the middle. You got to be shitting me. His bat blew up into shards, and somehow the ball found a way up the middle into a hole for an RBI hit. Check that bat for cork. Check that bat for some cork. What is this? How do you hit a ball like that with a destroyed bat? It's now 8-6. The bases are still loaded with 1 out. And the batter is Cody Clemens. First pitch in there for a strike. Oh my God, where's my heart medicine? I need my nitroglycerin pills. Caratini at third, Outman at second, Gray at first. 1 down. The 0-1 to Clemens. Inside corner, called strike 2. Hang in there, folks. This will be the 26th pitch from Wells in the inning with only 1 out so far. Here it is. Outside, trying to hit the corner, maybe try to get a chase. It's off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss! Clemens strikes out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
Here comes Albernaz. He has seen enough from Tyler Wells He's going to call upon Yenier Cano to get the final out of the inning. The Orioles are ahead by 2. Call to the bullpen, folks. Oh, my.
Where you from?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's that?
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right?
All right, folks, I'll be back here in a moment. I'll leave you, but I'll put up the info on the screen. Thank you.
He met a strange friend.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! Bacon, 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 bacon! There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please, please, give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! No, 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 no! It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
This being Baltimore and all.
You never heard of Baltimore style?
This is great iced tea.
Bye, Birdie.
This is Jack Burton in the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there.
We're on a mission from God. We're on a mission from God.
Close the door! Close the door!
All right, folks, here is your matchup. Yenier Cano against Byron Buxton. Bases loaded, 2 down in the 8th. The pitch, swing and a miss. A sinker low and in on the corner of the zone for strike 1 from Cano. Good first pitch. From the belt, the 0-1. Oh, try to hit the outside edge. That one dipped a slight bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, the Twins don't have a challenge. We might get help from the ump. If Cano can just get it close. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch, way outside and low. 2-1. Man, why does it have to be Buxton at the plate right now? 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Back to that sinker on the inside corner, and Buxton, like the first pitch, could not touch it. You might need to go back to that well one more time. Come on, Cano. Buxton may be overrated, but he's still a dangerous player. I'd rather face just about anybody else in this lineup if I'm on the mound. That pitch low and away. Cano keeps trading back and forth between the lower inner and outer parts of the zone. He's got the count full. Nowhere to put Buxton. Here we go. Big pitch, 2 down, bases loaded, full count. Here it is. Swung on and fouled off. Good grief. Folks, my heart can't take it. I can't take it, folks. One more, Cano. One more. The 3-2 to Buxton. Swung on, foul off to the left again. Folks, just a reminder, again, no spoilers in the chat, please. And I'm taking this stupid in-game thing down. I don't want to see it. Get out of my face. I want to get out of the inning. Get me out of this. Another 3-2, bases loaded, 2 down pitch. Popped up. Stay in play. It's out of play. It's just another 3-2 pitch coming. It'll be the 9th pitch of this at bat. Holy cow. Two down. Full count. Bases loaded. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss! Yeah! Yeah! Ah! Get some! Get some! Let's go! I need a break. See you in a minute.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay.
There's the 1-2. Line to right center field. There's a base hit. And that one gets away from Jazz. Another run is in. More bad defense from the Yankees. It's 7-0. Jazz couldn't handle the throw coming in from the outfield. And just like that, it is a 7-0 ball game. Just fucking take the whole team off the field, man. Take the whole team off the field. Take the whole team off the field. Take them all. Get them all fucking out of here. I'm so done. I can't even look at this anymore, man. I can't look at this shit anymore. This is pathetic. This is truly disgusting. This is disgusting. Stick a fork in the Yankees. They're done, baby. Stick a fork in them. That was as the 1-2 hit right back to Louis. Goes the second one. On the first, Jazz throws it. What the fuck was that? Jazz.
Oreo. Call it the Baltimore Miracle or some shit.
Hi, how you doing? Welcome back. Just a little bit of baseball going on here today. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Blaze Alexander is going to come up to hit for the first time today. He came in a couple of innings ago for Jeremiah, and a line drive over the glove of second base into right center field. Blaze Alexander with a leadoff knock. His first at bat, replacing Jackson at second. And he gives his dugout the magic fingers, the wings. All right, folks, turn on the sprinkler. We got a leadoff man on base. Where are you, Button? Top of the order, Taylor Ward got his first hit finally, his last time up. The offense has finally arrived this season. After scoring 2 runs on opening day and 1 run yesterday, and no runs through the first 5 innings today. I'm sorry, we scored 3 in the 4th. What am I talking about? No runs in the first 3 innings today, all right? First 3 innings, it looked bad. 3 in the 4th, 2 in the 6th, and then another 3 spot in the 7th. So not only have we scored in 3 different frames, we've scored multiple runs in 3 different frames. Taylor Ward on a 1-1 pitch swings and misses. I cannot believe Mick Abel is still out there. He's still out there. He's on 76 pitches. Bailey Ober, the starter, only threw 56. I guess this was the plan all along. Taylor Ward, 1-2 pitch foul back. We'll do it again. Earl number 4 is upstairs tuning into the BW show, if only. Oh, Earl, if you can hear me, buddy, Thanks for the memories, my friend. I'm trying to take your energy and keep it alive, my friend. The Oriole way. Here's a throw down. We're going to try to steal a base, and Blaze says check it. He doesn't think he got tagged. He was definitely beaten to the base on the throw from the catcher, but Blaze is convinced he snuck his foot in there. He demands we challenge this. Phantom tag, perhaps. Phantom tag, perhaps. I don't see any contact made on the first two angles here. But we're going to need an angle where we can see the space between the glove and the leg of Blaze. Blaze insisting that glove never touched him, and I got to believe him. I mean, he was so emphatic about it. He was calling for a challenge before he was even done sliding into the bag. The problem is you need some kind of visual evidence, which in this case would mean you need to see some kind of space between the glove and... Now, you don't see the glove sort of get smushed. If the glove gets smushed at all, you know there's contact. And to me, that's really the only case you can make, because otherwise, it'll be amazing to get this call overturned. And I feel like Blaze's sort of emphatic reaction to all of this might help our case more than any visual evidence. I never see the glove touch, but I also don't see an angle where there's space between the glove and the leg. They are going to uphold the call and call him out. And folks, this is due to the lack of clear visual evidence, and it's just too bad, because I believe Blaze. I believe the glove never touched him. But they don't have the evidence to overturn it. He is called out. It's too bad. One away. The count is 2-2 on Taylor Ward. And that pitch is outside. Full count. Suddenly my game stream has started to lag. Stand by, please. Sometimes a couple of hours into a game, I have to hit the refresh button. Looks like Alexander is walking around the dugout insisting that he was indeed not tagged. And I believe him. 3-2 pitch. Outside, ball 4. Taylor Ward, take your base. And that really sucks, because if Blaze didn't try to steal, he would have been pushed to second after this walk. We would have had first and second, nobody out. Instead, just first base, one man down. Folks, we got to 200 likes. That's fantastic. Keep it going. We got the 270 opening day. I don't know if you can top that, but if you got close, I'd be very impressed and very appreciative. Anthony Banda, lefty, who we saw in Game 2, he hit Gunnar Henderson. He's going to come on to pitch right now. Pitching change for the Twins. And is it Ward that just got on? Are they bringing in Banda to face Gunnar now again? Gunnar is not going to be happy to see Banda after getting hit by him in the last game. He shot Banda about 3 different cold stares walking down to first base. We just need Gunnar to... Look, folks, when we go back to Gunnar's best year, you know, runner-up MVP, again, I feel like the only times we saw him get angry was when he would draw a walk, and then he would, like, alpha male that bat over to the dugout. He would just very aggressively just fling his bat back to the dugout and be like, I don't like to get walked. I want a chance to hit off of you. And I like that. I like that aspect of Gunnar. Like, he doesn't want to get walked. He wants you to try to give him a pitch to hit so he can show you what to do with it. But since last season, he's shown a lot of situations where he shows that anger streak in him. And I just worry sometimes that it's not helping himself or the team. It can be helpful. It can get a team fired up sometimes, but other times, like in the situation yesterday when he struck out with the bases loaded, the way he reacted kind of gave off a vibe to the team. Like, if I were on the team with him, he was giving off a vibe that said to me, like, well, I couldn't come up with a big hit, so we're screwed because I couldn't do it. As if nobody else could maybe, there was still a lot of game left. And I feel like the morale of the team went down after Gunnar had that blow up after, coming up short with the bases loaded. Well, Gunnar's up right now, folks, and he's got ball one. Here we go. 1 out, runner at first. And there's a nice slider on the front door at the knees. The count is 1-1 on Gunnar Henderson.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Again, I love the passion Gunnar shows. It shows that he gives a shit. Here's a ground ball to first. This could be two. To second for one. Back to first. Thankfully, Gunnar's speed bails him out of a double play ball. It'll be a fielder's choice. That ball hit right to first. A 3-6-3 double play attempted by the Twins, but the relay was late. It'll be a fielder's choice. 2 down. And Alonso coming up. Folks, get those polar bears up.
A polar bear stirs. A polar bear stirs.
Let's go. I want more runs. I don't know about you. I want more runs. It's our last chance to add on here. And we just got a runner picked off. Gunnar got picked off before we throw one pitch to Alonso. Now what, Gunnar? Now who are you mad at? The guy that hit you yesterday now just picked you off, and you got caught off the bases with 40 homer a season guy that we just brought in. Gunnar, dude. Come on, dude. I said this after game 2. Albanez needs to talk to Gunnar, man. He needs to talk to him. You can't give him the star treatment and just let him do whatever. He's in a bad way right now. He needs a talking to. He's too important of a player to be screwing up like this. You need to have a talking to with Gunnar. Look, I'm not going to... Look, I love Gunnar Henderson. I love him. I love Gunnar Henderson. Don't get me wrong. This is tough love, okay? But you cannot fall into the trap of letting your star player just, crater like this. He's cratering. You got to recognize it. You got to nip it in the bud. It's the start of the season. We're trying to set a tone here. Albanez needs to get into Gunnar's ear. He doesn't need to do anything publicly. He doesn't have to get into his ear in the dugout, but he needs to pull him aside after the game, one-on-one conversation, and just, get Gunnar on the right track. Come on, man. It's game 3 of the season. If Gunnar keeps up this kind of energy, he's gonna have a mental breakdown before we get to the All-Star break. All right, folks, let's close the door. Let's worry about it later. Let's close the frickin' door.
Close the door.
We're turning to Ryan Helsley, folks. Come on. Folks, Ryan Helsley is making his second save situation appearance. He struck out the side on opening day, throwing gas that got up to nearly 102 miles an hour, rounded up to 102. First batter is Luke Keeschel. He's facing the 3-4-5 hitters with a 2-run lead, and the first pitch is in the dirt with a slider for ball one. Keeschel 0 for 3 with a walk. Helsley looking to rebound after a tough year last year, split between the Cardinals and Mets. 1-0 is low again, 2-0. Man, you want your closer to come in and get ahead of batters, put them away. You don't want any reasons for anxiety. But we got a 2-0 count here. Let's throw a strike. Pitch. There it is. That was a fastball right down the middle on 2-0, and Keeschel swung at it, so he probably knew what he was getting, and still, the best he could do was foul it away. A 97-mile-an-hour fastball. It could be a tough situation for the hitters right now. There is a band of shadow covering the plate halfway to the mound, so that ball is coming out of the sunlight and into the darkness. That ball's fisted into right center field, a base hit. An inside-out swing by Keeschel gets the leadoff man on for the Twins. So we're going to have to get 3 outs with a tying run at the plate. So we are sweating here. Unless, of course, we get a double play quickly. We are needing to get 3 outs now with the tying run at the plate each time up. Does that make any sense? It's Matt Wallner, folks. And first pitch, just a little bit low, a slider. 1-0. Starting to sweat. It's been a very emotional day, and we want to win. We really can't afford to lose this. The 1-0. That's up and away. Come on. They checked the swing. The appeal said he didn't go. It's 2-0. Pitch. That's popped up. That was up to 101 miles an hour on the gun, up and in on Wallner. So he got a 2-0 heater, but the location was good and the velocity was chef's kiss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, I hope that sun and shadow split there between the mound and the plate is going to help us in some way. 2-1. That one's hit opposite field. A diving catch by Taylor Ward. Oh, that ball was sinking. He got down. He makes a big catch. The first out here in the 9th. Oh, yes.
Besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
Come on, 2 more outs to go. Best defensive play as an Oriole by Taylor Ward to date. A big first out. Here's Bell. He takes low and away. Helsley's got to get ahead of these guys. 1-0 on Bell. He's already 2 for 2. He's walked and been hit by a pitch. He's been on base all 4 times. The 1-0 is way too high. He hits 102 on the gun, but the pitch was high out of the hand. So all that velocity means nothing when the batter can see out of the hand that it's not worth swinging at. It's 2-0. Pitch. Too low. He lays off. 3-0 to Bell. And you don't want to give in to this guy. He's dangerous. He can tie it up on a swing. Three and 0 the count. The pitch that hits the bottom of the zone. But if we have a challenge left, we have to try it. And we will challenge what's called ball 4. I think it's a strike. Middle of the plate, bottom of the zone. And yeah, that's a strike by half a baseball. 9 challenges against this home plate umpire today. That's got to be pretty bad. 3-1 the count now on Bell. Pitch. That's a little tapper at the plate foul. Full count. Full count. Come on, folks. Come on, Helsley. Blow him away now. Give him your best. 1 out, runner at first. The 3-2 to Bell. Here it is. Where is it at? Another challenge. Challenge again. Even Helsley taps his hat. Even Helsley's tapping his hat. I've never seen a pitcher call for a challenge. Helsley wants it. Did we get him? Yes! Yes! We clipped the corner! Oh, I love you, ABS! That's a strikeout! 2 down, 1 more to go!
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, yeah! And the Twin manager is hopping mad. He's been ejected. He's saying Helsley maybe took too much time to indicate that he wanted a challenge. Come on, that was a challenge. You know you're going to challenge that call in that spot. Yeah, dude, you are barking up the wrong tree, my friend. You are arguing with a computer. Go sit down, you schmuck. That's out number 2. Yeah, 2 seconds, and yeah, Helsley tapped his hat after 1 second. Get out of here. He went back a second time. Maybe you didn't see him tap it the first time, you dick. All right, Caratini at the plate. 2 down, pitch. Inside edge, called a strike at 102. Folks, 1 more out to go. The crowd's making noise. Minnesota's out of challenges. We're using ours well. They have really helped. 8-6 Orioles in the top of the 9th. 2 down. The 0-1. Outside, missed by an inch or 2. It's 1-1. Folks, this ABS system is definitely changing the landscape of the game. 1-1 the count on Caratini. Pitch. Hit on up the middle. But it's off the glove of Gunnar. What the hell, Gunnar? Gunnar just missed ending the game with a routine grounder right to him. He was playing up the middle. The ball's hit right to him. And he booted it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, Gunnar. What is going on with you? Again, who are you mad at? Because the only person I see here that needs to get a talking to is you. Gunnar, what the hell, dude? Holy cow, this game is still alive for the Twins. They have the tying run on at first now. 1st and 3rd, 2 down. Brooks Lee is pinch running at first. It is, good grief, James Outman at the plate. 2 down in the 9th. Hang in there, folks. First pitch. On the outside corner, 99. Strike 1. Folks, keep the likes going. We're over 200. Please tap that thumbs up, bottom of your screen. I'm giving you everything I got. The 0-1 pitch. Had the plate, but it's low. 1-1. Triple digits on that one for Helsley. Those shadows are creeping closer and closer to the mound. That ball's still coming out of the hand in the sun. Popped up! Left field. Ward is circling under it. He makes the catch, and the Orioles win it. We take this game, and we win the first series of the season in a heart attack fashion. The Orioles in the win column, final score 8-6. No problem. Oh my. Folks, I would call this game something like abstract art. It was ugly and beautiful at the same time. You feel me? This game was like abstract art, ugly and beautiful all at once. The Orioles. Holy cow, what a game this was. Early in the season, it's still March, and I feel like I need to, I don't know, get my blood pressure checked. It's too early for this. 8-6, 8 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for Baltimore, 6 runs, 12 hits, no errors for the Twins. The win goes to Rico Garcia in relief. Mick Abel, who went 3 1/3 innings, tagged with the loss. Helsley 2 for 2 now in save opportunities, hitting 102 several times there in the ninth. Helsley is throwing as hard as anybody in baseball right now. I don't know if we need our radar gun like calibrated or checked. I don't know if they're sneaking an extra mile per hour up in there to make him look good, but he is hitting 102 several times over in that ninth inning. 8-6, the Orioles move to 2-1. They win their first series that they play, and they should have done this. This should be what happened. The Orioles take the first series at home against the Twins. And folks, let's for those who have been here all day, I hope your memories aren't too short. I hope you folks can remember what the vibe was like here in the Charm City chat when it came to the team, particularly the offense, after the first few innings where we were held scoreless. First trip through the order, not doing much. And what happened? What happened? BW put on the hat. BW said, chill out. And what happened? 8 runs, 12 hits on the day. That's more like it. Now, again, was this a game to, brag about? No, we made a lot of mistakes. We had a lot of screw-ups in here. It was not, again, it was an ugly, beautiful win. Shane Boz's Oriole debut was, kind of a mixed bag. He had that really, really bad second inning, giving up the 4 runs. And I think on like 5 or 6 hits. But he didn't walk anybody. He did not walk anybody on his debut. He went 5 1/3. He settled down after that second inning. And, let me take a moment here to acknowledge Tom Free in the Charm City chat. Hey, Tom, thank you for the super chat. Very much appreciate the helping out of the channel there, folks.
Message for you, son.
Believe me. Every little bit helps.
Message for you, son.
And that is the first super chat of the day.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Tom just increased my revenue made today by about 33% with that one gesture. So trust me, it helps. Thank you so much. Looking around here, after Boz, we went to a lot of guys. We went to 6 relievers to get the final 3 2/3 innings in this game. So the one thing I will say about Albarnez was that he didn't wait around to go to another guy. It wasn't like, I'll give you 1 inning, I'll give you 1 inning. Wolfram did pitch 1 full inning, but he came in to finish the 6th and then got the first out in the 7th. Yeremil Geraldo got hit up pretty hard because he gave up 3 walks. He really put us in a tough spot, Geraldo. But Rico Garcia came in and bailed him out. He got the final out there in the 7th inning. And Tyler Wells came in to try to set up in the 8th, but he struggled. He gave up an earned run on 2 walks and 2 hits. So 4 base runners, but just the 1 run. Wells has got to feel pretty fortunate about it. Unfortunately for Wells, that's 2 appearances now, giving up at least 1 run in each relief appearance. And as a setup man, that's not going to work. Hopefully Wells is going to figure it out pretty soon. Yenier Cano bailed out Wells for the final out in the 8th with a strikeout. It took 9 pitches to get it, but he got it. And then Helsley took 20 pitches himself. He did give up his first hit. No, not first hit. I think he gave up 1 hit on opening day. 1 hit or 1 walk, 1 base runner. Either way, he did give up 1 base runner. He did get 1 strikeout, and he notches his 2nd save in as many chances. So there you go, folks. That's the rundown today. Oh, I didn't really go over the hitters. Let's give a round of applause to Taylor Ward, Gunnar Henderson, and Pete Alonso. The top 3 in the order all got at least 1 hit today. All 3 scored they all scored 1 run. So they all had some contributions, and look what happens when these guys help out. Now we got an 8th spot on the board instead of 1 or 2. Mountcastle got the start hitting cleanup. I don't know why against the right-hander. He went 0 for 3 while I was in there. Rutschman, though, came in relief and got a pinch hit, scored a run, drove in a run. Bisaya went 1 for 3, a run scored. Tyler O'Neill with the big 3-run homer. Biggest swing of the day came off the bat of O'Neill. He scored 2 runs today. Kobe Mayo with a 2-hit game. His first 2 hits of the season, scored a run, drove in a run. Beavers had that big 2-run double. He's 1 for 4 today, and both Blaze and Jeremiah shared duties in the 9th spot. Jeremiah 1 for 3, Blaze 1 for 1, combined 2 for 4, getting production out of those guys at the bottom of the order. Very good stuff. When will Kittredge be back? There's no set date, Mr. Hyde, but all indications are like first week of April, so like any time within a week from now, I would say. Probably around the same time Holiday comes back, maybe a day or 2 early, maybe a day or 2 later. But I don't know if Kittredge has made a rehab appearance yet. So probably need to just set your clock whenever that happens. As soon as Kittredge makes a rehab appearance in relief for AAA, I think he probably would make a 2nd appearance and then get called up right after that. So probably like 3 or 4 days after his first appearance, that would be when I'd set my timer, but we're waiting on that first appearance still, I think, for Kittredge. By the way, Keegan Aiken, there was an update for his status. I didn't go over it in the pregame show. It's not very, the news on him isn't exactly helpful in terms of knowing exactly what we're dealing here with Aiken, but let's see. It says Keegan Aiken, who has an abductor issue, says he's feeling a lot better, playing catch and running, but no timeline to start a rehab assignment, not 100%. So, whenever the player themselves is saying, well, they're feeling better, but they're not actually going through the progressions of returning, they're still waiting to start to get back to activities, well, then who knows what that means. Aiken is on the 15-day DL. I think if it's retroactive to when they put him on there before the season. Good God, Melanie Newman is getting scarier and scarier. She's frightening to look at. There she is next to the legend Jim Palmer, as if those two should be sharing a room together. Ugh. Maybe a Motel 6. Anyway, I don't know why. Melanie, I love you. I secretly love you, Melanie, okay? By the way, the Twins left 10 men on base today. The Orioles left 6. So in the 2 losses for the Twins, hey, you could be a Twins fan and be much more upset about how this series went because the Twins left a ton of men on base opening day. We left a ton of men on base in Game 2, and then they left a lot of guys on today. That's sort of been the story of this series, was the losing team not cashing in on their chances, or at least not at a good enough rate. Yeah. So we've got the Texas Rangers. You know what? I didn't even bother to add that information to the scrolling info bar at the bottom of my screen here. But yeah, I have to make up some new thumbnails and make up some new events as well. But let's see. Let's look at the matchup coming up tomorrow with the Rangers coming to town. It's going to be the first night game of the season, which means I get to sleep more. And I'm very excited about that. From yesterday's post-game interview, Scott's saying that Albanese is fine with Gunner's fits, that he liked his fire and passion. I'm saying, too, that I like the fire and the passion. But I'm also saying that you got to carry yourself in a better way. I mean, it's just my opinion. You know, again, take my opinion. It's worth as much as a, you know, a fun-sized bag of Utz. Again, after Gunner struck out like he did, or whatever it was with the bases loaded yesterday, and the way he reacted in that situation, I could just see the body language on the entire team change. And for the rest of the game, it felt like the whole team was just down. You know, and I want positive energy out there. I want players to get up. I want players to know that if they don't come up with the hit in a big spot, that, you know, maybe one of their teammates will pick him up. And the way Gunner reacted, it's like he reacted as if nobody was going to be able to pick him up because he couldn't come through with the hit. And I don't think that's healthy. I don't think that's healthy for him. And even if it's okay for him, I don't think it's necessarily healthy for the rest of the team. But again, this is my opinion. It's very early in the season. We want to set a tone, right? And it's very early. The frustration at this stage of the season should only happen in the most, you know, egregious of circumstances. And Gunner seems like a guy that gets frustrated at he's the first guy to snap. And I just don't think it's helpful. Okay? That's just my opinion. Will that same mentality, as the season goes on in certain situations, will it come into play and be very productive and positive for the team? Yeah, I think it could. If Gunner has a big day and he's out there getting charged up, he just hit a bases clearing double and he's pumping his fist at second base and charging the team up, I'm sure that's going to be great. But when he's not having a good game, he doesn't need to just, you know, let everybody know how bad of a day he's having. You know, it's a long season. I think he comes from that generation of, like, if I'm not instantly gratifying or instantly helping out, then I've got a lot of worries. And, you know, again, it's not the right sport for that. You gotta put that last bad result aside and be in a position to be helpful for the next result. And again, we saw Gunner get picked off today. You know, Gunner just, you know, He's very close to being one of the best players in baseball. It's true. We know he's talented as hell. I want to see the best for him, and that's the only reason why I talk about him like I do. I want to see this guy have a tremendous career. Okay, he's when he's having fun out there, he's fun to watch. When he's struggling, though, not so fun to watch him struggle. No. Man, how did I have one last sip of coffee? Talk about rationing perfectly. Okay, so tomorrow, folks, maybe I did get the info down there. Oh, I did. Okay, so tomorrow we've got a start time. First pitch is 6:35 p.m. Eastern. I'll be on the air at 6:20 p.m. as we take on the Texas Rangers, who will come into town with the same record of 2 wins and a loss. They will have Jack Leiter on the mound, a right-hander, our 4th straight right-hander that we're facing to open the season. Chris Bassett is going to make his start, his debut for the Orioles. Bassett, as a member of the Blue Jays for the last several years, was pitching in the World Series just, 5.5 months ago? Here he is, ready to make his Orioles debut tomorrow evening. The veteran right-hander going up against the young Jack Leiter. Again, 6:35 first pitch, 6:20 for the stream. Get here no later than 6:30 if you know what's good for you. All right, folks? I hope you've enjoyed the coverage today. Anybody got anything else they need to get off their chest? Annie says she not so secretly loves me. Well, what's not to love? Take a number, Annie. I mean, if I had a nickel for everybody that loved me, I might be able to play a couple of games of Miss Pac-Man in 1982. Hey, thank you, Janet. Thanks, everybody. It looks like I need to see if somebody else is streaming so I can redirect you over to them. Pay it forward kind of thing. Pay It Forward, the movie that spawned a phrase that outlasted the movie or something. Looks like the only colleague of mine live at the moment is Dr. Delay, who's covering March Madness, UConn versus Duke. Let me just confirm that this game is actually going on right now, and it's not like a post-game show or a 30 minutes pregame, whatever. It just got started. Okay, it's 4-2 Duke, just a minute and a half into that one. In that Elite 8 matchup, Duke always getting far in that basketball tournament. Make it 7-2 Duke. They just dropped a tray. All right, Dr. Delay, let's see, you're in there. And I'll get you over here on the vertical side as well. Do. Oh, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Over here, I'm getting more different options. Bitsy, JJ. All right, if you're on the vertical side, I guess you're going to see J. Oh, no, that game's over. Well, then why are you showing me that? All right. We'll just stick with the doc. Okay. Oh, wait, that's over now. What? What in the hell? Jesus, Bobby. I'm just trying to redirect people to the game. What in the hell? All right. For some reason, I'm having trouble redirecting with the vertical side, so I'm just going to not do it. But those of you on the horizontal side will head over to Dr. Delay right now for Duke UConn. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, folks. The Orioles in the win column and start the season with a series win against the Twins. The Rangers coming to town tomorrow. Hope to see you here tomorrow night. I want to thank the mods in the Charm City chat for keeping the chat nice and charming. Thanks to the super chat that rolled in. We got a new Magic member as well, thanks to a gifted membership from Annie. We got the likes well over 200 on the horizontal side, and plenty of watch time and viewers here today. Great stuff. The Orioles win 8-6. That's going to do it. Until tomorrow night, this has been the BirdWatcher, folks, and I will chirp at you later. Have a good rest of your weekend.